Goes it? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. Happy Friday! Oh my good gracious! Oh my good golly! Oh me! Oh my! Oh Miss Molly! I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Oh my goody! Yo! I'll do. Tyler, you were first indeed, King. What the hell? Oh my God! I am Jay. I'll do. Gred. First and foremost, also, hi Canadian, I hope you're doing well. We won't implode stream instantly. First and foremost, I would like to get ahead of this because people have been chatting within the jet. Listen, the plan had been Fortnite. It was the resounding ask of chat. I have spent the last several hours trying to make it work to the same error code of an ESP man archive fail to write necessary file code. Why? Couldn't tell you. For the life of me, I have been troubleshooting this for most of my afternoon. So, I had messaged Tyler to let him know, to say, hey, I don't want you to think that I'm not listening to when people are like, nah, we would like that, because you are owed a Fortnite stream. That is an owed thing that will happen, and I apologize. It is not, I do not wish for people to feel that I am being dismissive of their desires. So, that's the part about why it's not Fortnite. As to why it is not Fallout New Vegas, throughout the whole week, I have also been being messaged by one Mellow Hello there, who has asked for DELTARUNE pretty well all week, to which I had originally going to play Fortnite, so I wasn't too worried about it. But to that other one, to that other end, I was going to say was, Mellow specifically is not available on Mondays. They ask for me not to stream DELTARUNE on Mondays. The following Friday is FNAF 3. That's an already set in stone date. So I had realized it is probably the more logical response to start the Fallout New Vegas DLC on Monday rather than today, because that way the individual who really likes DELTARUNE could be here to watch the DELTARUNE, and people who like Fallout New Vegas can come watch Fallout New Vegas. And all of that is to say that I have the intention to play Fallout New Vegas DLC. That is not something that I was just jangling keys to be like hee hee ho ho hoo hoo. But then additionally, I did also want to say that it is worth saying that before we start, if I can, again, I know it's an if, I know streamer bad at games, so maybe we won't, but if I can complete this chapter today, that would put DELTARUNE off the plate, and I could fully focus on a new game when we start it. For those reasons, this had felt like the best possible strategy to move forward. It is what I am hopeful will please the most amount of people, though I appreciate that it is not exactly what everybody wanted. How much money do I have to give you if we play Titanfall 2 campaign on stream someday? I mean, wait, can you even still buy Titanfall 2? Didn't they like remove it? Oh, also it's an EA game, and EA's made a lot of King, I don't know actually. Now that I think about it, I've gotten rid of the EA Origins / EA launcher because there's some changes coming to that company that are gonna change some other element that I don't really know if I want to play their games, to be honest. And I don't think, even if I get them on Steam, I do think I will have to still launch it through the EA app. True, where is Mellow? If Mellow isn't here by 4:45, can we switch to Minecraft? Is crazy. No, we can only switch to Indiana Jones. That's the only parachute we have. We have Indiana Jones, and that's it. And where is said individual? You know what? honestly fair, MJ. You know what? You're not wrong. They did ask me all week, so I am a little surprised. But anyway, I do apologize to anybody unhappy. I was trying to figure out what was the best option because I could not get Fortnite to work. I didn't want people to feel like I was being diminutive of their desires. I really appreciate that you guys feel engaged and want to ask to see certain games and enjoy hanging out for certain games and the like. I don't want you to feel like I'm just here to be like, I don't really care, because that's not true. I kind of agonize over these things, so I do hope that it could be the grumble sending me. I do hope it could be the best of both worlds, you know?
Hoggers!
Hoggers!
It's Fortnite Friday, right?
Yo, Howie. Thank you so much for 25 months of Prime first. Dios mío. Second of all, currently, Fortnite has decided that it does not like me. Currently, it has decided that my files fail to write necessary files is at least the error that it's given me. You taunted me. No, I didn't mean to, though, because I did intend Fallout to be the backup. And then I realized, oh, Mellow is kind of specifically not available for Mondays, and that'll be the next stream. So I couldn't do Deltarune then anyway, and then Deltarune will be shelved until November. Is where I went. So I do apologize for the finagling and the jingle jangle of keys. Yes, but also it goes on sale for like $3 every year. I'm 99% sure they nuked the EA Origin launchers from Orbit. Yeah, they dropped a Titan on it. What do you mean? But if you really don't agree with that, you're doing what they're doing. I don't know. I didn't read the news. Then I understand. So the long and the short of what I don't agree with what they're doing is, so EA just got bought by private investors of Jared Kushner, husband to Ivanka Trump, and I'm blanking on the name, but it's a group of, I think it's from Saudi Arabia. Anyway, so there's kind of a problem in that regard, specifically because they've already started releasing changes that are going to be about data collection and sale, as well as training AI off of passive mics that they can take control of. So if you have a mic plugged in, which, you know, streaming I would, and so on and so forth. So that's kind of been my concern for that. But, Canadian, that doesn't actually, now that I think about it, preclude the potential of, I could probably go to a Dollar Tree or something and find like a like bargain bin, like, copy for the Xbox One or something, and then play it that way, maybe, now that I think about it. I don't know if they made discs of it, to be honest, but I think it still existed in the time they made discs. I feel like it did. We can shelve Deltarune until November. That's fine. Late November. I can go hater mode. Oh my god. Nap DM'd me and I thought I was getting spited because 1, you never messaged me, and 2, it was very long message. I also have a bad habit of feeling I need to over-explain things, and so I often send paragraphs when it could just be like, hey man, Fortnite not working. But then I'm like, but then I overthink it and I go, but then then they're gonna be like, he's lying for some reason. Even if you did think that, it wouldn't matter anyway. So I have a habit of sending long-winded reasonings so that I can be as clear as possible. Almost like once upon a time, I tried to just be quite straightforward and to the point and didn't include a whole long paragraph explaining my thought process, and then things happened from that. But anyway, I think so. I knew they got bought. I didn't know who, though. Yeah, ironically, them becoming a no longer publicly traded company usually would be great for, like, most every other game company. Any, like, shareholder companies are a big problem. Alas, they did in fact get bought by probably the worst possible outside of, like, I don't know, Lockheed Martin. I can't think of, like, anything else like that that would that would be like, ah, what a problem that they bought them. You know, it's kind of a crazy, like, what does he have any reason for owning EA? You know what I mean? Like, it just has to be nefarious. Oh my god. Dude just wants to own, like, I don't know, the Madden, I guess. I'm pleased followed us in the books. I was kind of spooked you were just taunting me for a rug pull. No, see, that's why I was like, I should be very clear about this. I in no way do I want anyone to feel like I was trying to rug pull anybody. I had originally when I was gonna have Fortnite, I was gonna tab over it. It was gonna be a an Excel spreadsheet, and I was gonna say we're gonna do taxes, but the bit seemed like a poor idea at this point in time. Oh my god. Oh, hydrate! Mello isn't here. Can we switch to Indiana Jones now? No. That is a rare poll. That is not to be a constant, you know. All right, let's tab over this shit. Wow. Why is it? Oh, there we go, Zelda. I texted Mello's mobile cellular device. Oh well, thank God. Thank God you at least contacted the mobile cellular device. It's not that I don't think we're gonna do this in one, so I'm not too worried. I don't think we're gonna win this fight right off the bat, you know? Nap, did you like the Napoleon art I DM'd you? Let me double check that I'm not thinking of a bomb in my mailbox, which is what seems to normally get DM'd to me. Oh wait, yes, about the Louvre, about the theft from the Louvre. That was cute. Actually, that was cute art. Wait a minute, that was actually pretty cool. I'll give you that one. Oh my god. I played Terraria with a Sun Wukong staff mod. Yo, nice. Angel, did you ever play the Wukong game? I feel like you would vibe with it. I will now telephone out into chat their SMS number. 1. No! Oh, God. I understand your concern, Nap. I, for one, have completely given up and have accepted that my data is already everywhere, but I get it. Yeah, I'm just a paranoid little freak. Listen, I swing wildly back and forth in my day-to-day life between going, it's all already got, you know, I tell myself that, so when I'm about to make a poor choice of online safety, I go, they already have it, you know? And then I go, wait a minute, hold on. What if they don't? I swing wildly too. Yeah, it really is a thing of like, some days I'll be like, oh, no, we have to be careful. You can't just put all that stuff online. And then other days I go, honestly, the planet might explode in 5 years, so do I really care, you know? You know? So what can I say? I swing wildly between the two. That person draws a lot of Napoleon X Alexander art. Crazy choice. Also, you should probably say that you mean the Tsar Alexander and not a different Alexander that people may think of when you talk about a historical Alexander that was alive in the 1800s. Oh my god. The Black Myth Wukong game? I've watched the playthrough. Yo! Yeah, that is the one that I meant. I've never played it personally, but I have heard that it was a very fun Wukong myth story. I swing wildly too. That's a bisexual. Oh my god. Oh my god. Howdy, how you been? I'll do. I hope you're doing well. This isn't just, this just in. Nap is a swinger. It's true. It ain't mean no thing if it ain't got that swing. No, this wasn't the time for like a big band jazz number. No, just me. Oh, Different kind of swing? Oh. I see. We're all on top of each other. Let's go. Oh my god, this is a weird Fortnite map. The Fortnite map. It is. You're right. Namely, because it isn't. Because Fortnite hates me. I resolve, by the way, that I will get that fixed to the people. Because, like I said, Fortnite's an owed thing. I want to be able to deliver it. For whatever reason, it is absolutely in full hatred of me and keeps not writing my files. Start the. Oh, okay. I understand. Oh. Nap, don't play Fortnite on Monday. Wait till the next season. I want you to play as Homer Simpson. Oh, so now we don't want the horror Fortnite? Oh my god. Also, Homer Simpson. Wait, does that mean that I can recreate the iconic Homer Simpson and Peter Griffin fight? From the crossover episode? Just me? Just me? Oh my god. I didn't think it actually Why would you ask me to do it then? What do you mean? Also, no, there. I'll do. What do you mean don't ask me to do something if you don't think I'm gonna follow through? All I do is follow through on things. I'm ever committed to the bit. Okay, that's probably a good sign, by the way. That first round already locked in, you know? Nap, I have work on Monday, I think. You think? King the Cow feels like something you should know. Don't you think? Poggers!
Holy shit, 4 years is insane. Time is so fast.
I'll do. Thank you so much for 4 years. Dios mío. Oh my god, time is so fake, King. You're so right. Oh my god. I hope you're doing well. I hope life's treating you well. I hope doctoral life's treating you well as well. Oh my god. Nap, not playing Fallout or Fortnite. I always follow through. I mean, I was also asked to play Deltarune, so I followed through on that. You know? I sent Tyler $9 and doxed myself by accident for the bit. Huh? What do you What do you mean? Oh my god. Nap, I'm free next Friday, November the 7th. Fortnite then? I actually will not be around on the 7th. I will be at an event. Is that a Friday? Wait. Is the 7th a Friday? I have to attend something. Oh, God. I have not flipped my calendar. I don't look that far ahead. Tyler wants my legal home address so he can send me a Funko Pop. Huh? In fairness, didn't a number of you hand that out for like, was it a plushie? Did that happen? I forget. Maybe that's a myth. I don't know. Oh my god. My friend is watching Be Funny? Oh god. Oh jeez. What's the deal with airline food? It's so plain. $9.99. Did it work? Was I funny? Was that enough? You're taking too long. I like it because it's both actually a critique from MJ and canonically a part of this game. Oh, come on, I had that. Devastated. I moved too early. I was too locked in. Just finished my psych rotation, and next month is OBGYN. I'll be real, I have heard that acronym. I got no idea what OBGYN is. What do you mean? Why was that drama? That was a perfect joke. That was the peak of humor. Yeah, see, he's laughing. Oh god. We're doing great. We're locked in. I've never actually heard the second half of that joke. I know, right? It's actually pretty. It's not bad. It's cute. All right, it's cute. It's cute. Cute little extra joke. You know, there's nothing crazy about it, but it's nice. critique of Mello, but yes, it was a reference. Oh my god. Oh, it wasn't a critique of me? Yippee! Wow! Uh-oh. I forgot about this bit. Oh no, please! Mr. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Raphael! Ah! Kill him. Over. Oh god. At this rate, I swear to God, Mello's friend is gonna just reconsider their entire friendship. What's the Fed? Why the heck did MJ text my IRL real life phone number to tell me you were playing Deltarune? I don't know. Seemed pertinent, maybe? Seemed like a good idea at the time? Is that like a high crime or something that I'm unaware of? Oh, Dios mío. Please! Oh god, it's over. Oh no, it's not! We lived! I took a gamble and it paid off! No, it's actually someone else, it's not just Polly. I actually fully assumed it was Polly. Oh, it's awesome. Uh-oh. No, please! Oh my god. Why is Tyler in my IRL real life Facebook Messenger? So, like, you know, all of it is like... Do you just have like a total double life with Mello Hello then? Is that the understanding? You know, is this like a who will Gru be tonight? That's the question type deal? That's still hip with the kids, right? Despicable Me. 3, I think. I think it was 3. OBGYN is women's part, doctor, in an oversimplified terms. I know, okay, I know why I've heard of it then. All right, Nice, well, hopefully that goes well. Hopefully it's a good learning rotation kind of thing. Is that what you're like looking to end up being? What's that called? Gynecology or something like that? I think that's the term. Only bisexuals get your number is what? Oh my god. Tyler. Oh my god. Your name is Bella. Here it's Bella. Huh? Don't put real names in the chat. What are you doing? Okay, Nap, re-explain everything you said before stream to Mello because they took too long. You want me to re-explain? Like which part? Like the why no Fortnite or like the? Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh. Hey, we lived. Not at all. Oh, it's not gynecology at all. My bad. My bad. Why no Fortnite? Oh, okay. So no Fortnite is simply because the game hates me, and I keep getting the same error with which I seem incapable of fixing for whatever reason. I tried for several hours before stream. For the life of me, could not manage it. So I ended up deciding, well, I should probably let people know and then choose a different game, and then it was between Follow Nuvegi or some Deltarune, and you've asked for Deltarune through the week, and so I was like, well, you did ask multiple times, and also, in fairness, like, you're not available Mondays for Deltarune anyway, so I was like, well, you know what? I should try to line up with people's schedules if I know them. I want to do the right thing when I can, you know, not have to switch to Indiana Jones randomly, not pull that ripcord out of nowhere. And so I chose Deltarune so that we can do whatchamacallit, Follow Nuvegi on what's the word I'm looking for? Oh god, I distracted myself. On Monday, you know? Why did Nat play favorites and choose Mellow of all people again? See, you say again, MJ, but you win so often that it's truly a standing meme that you do, that it's like, MJ, after doing nothing at all, still somehow wins. There is the Jeb Bush meme, and it's applied constantly to you, MJ. I really don't know if you can argue that you don't win. No, it is. I do not at all want to do it. I understand. Oh, so it's just like a training thing that they're like, well, you have to learn this part too. You can't just be like, I don't know, a doctor of like one specific thing. You gotta learn it all and then specialize. The first time it was the fact that you're only playing Deltarune today because Mello can't be here Monday, and I still get followed Monday because I'm a winner. Yeah, isn't that what I just said? Didn't I just explain it that way? Or that way, huh? Have fun in the week, I suppose. Thanks. Oh, Alice, are you leaving? Later. Boy. Tyler loses by doing everything. Truly, actually, that is the takeaway. Though, in fairness, Tyler, I don't think trying to guilt trip me with death of loved ones to play Hitman was gonna ever work out. Particularly not 20 minutes before stream. Gotta be real. Can't say that I would have had the most faith in that specific brand, you know? Oh my god. Hitman? Yeah, how mad would you have been if I did that? Oh my god. What is life? But losing repeatedly is crazy. Oh my god. What do you mean? There's wins in life. Come on. Mello betrayed the Fortnite course first. I actually don't know. That might be true. Actually, the first crack in the armor may have come from Mello. I never win. I do in fact win every time Nap streams, but also when he plays CK3 and thank goodness you're here and Stray, that one Wednesday stream he did when I desperately wanted it not to exist. Yo, I do what I can, you know? I never win, because if I don't show up at the very beginning of stream, my presence seems to end within like 20 minutes. I promise it's not intentional. Oh God. I know it may seem that way, but the correlation, I promise it does not equal causation. You lose and lose and lose and then die. Not me, baby. I'm going all the way up. Bet it all on black and let it ride. Let it ride. Just keep, let's go gambling. Oh my God. We were all in on Fortnite, and then Mello betrayed the Fortnite course on Monday's stream. And then Dap started posting follow content in Gen Chat after stream. I can't help but feel this relates to... I don't know if anybody else has seen the memes currently going around of, like, me, the conniving eunuch to my liege lord. Just like, I don't know, sir. Why are they all gathered over there? Perhaps you should... be worried about something. Oh, but surely not. Chaos is a ladder, you know, and also on. Oh God, I wasn't paying attention. I was talking about eunuchs. Wait, how the hell did I make it to this one? Wait, what? Did I almost win? What the hell was that? I wasn't paying attention in the slightest. Oh my God. I totally forgot that I told Nap in DMs to play Deltarune just to piss you guys off because I was so sure he wouldn't. What can I say? No, I meant today. Yeah, you also did today as well. And midweek. That also. I think over the weekend as well. Whoa, that was like decent for whiffing so hard. I know, right? For like, I say got to the end, but then I am now remembering that MJ did in fact inform me that that is not the end. Should have healed, but like, yeah, I totally was too focused on what I was chatting about. I wasn't locked in enough. That was our first go around though, so you know, not bad, not bad. It's only been 35 minutes, you know? God, this feels so slow now. Well, that's a bad sign. That's a worse sign. Okay, midweek was the last ditch effort nap. I was like, well, I guess Friday can't be Deltarune. Hey, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just calling it like I sees it, you know? I realize this reference, but in fact buried under other references in my mind. Not a big Beetlejuice fan. Now I rearranged my storage room in this game because I expanded it and now I cannot find anything. This sucks. Ugh. See, that happens to me in real life. I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna get organized, and then I can't find anything because just in life, I just normally operate more as like a whirlwind of things and papers and activities, and so that I don't try to keep and maintain an on-hand filing system because I'm like, well, I'll just forget, you know, which is true because I normally do. All I do is win. Can't win ever again. I have no other games. Nap would like, you don't know that. You don't know that. Maybe I would love Genshin Impact. Who's to say, you know? Who's to say? There's a timeline in where Nap kills popular grifter Haley Welch in Fortnite, and instead we're here. I'm sorry, what? Huh? In what world was that gonna happen? Wait, isn't that the person who, like, Haley Welch? That's the person with the crypto scam, right? I'm like 90% sure on that. Maybe Nap will pity you. Ah, the musical with the song with the girl, huh? Oh my god, I've got 2 more wins. Clockwork Revolution when it comes out, and Jump Up Superstar on my birthday. Yo. You should play Pretty Derby if you care about charity. What's Pretty Derby? Nap doesn't like any of my games. What? I play CK3. We've had those streams. I've yet to learn how Hearts of Iron and Stellaris just intimidate me, so I've not learned any of them. They just scare me. Oh, I need to pay more attention. I'm gonna die here. Love when Nap's memory resets every 12 minutes. What do you mean? Oh my god. Connor Eats Pants is doing Fortnite Friday today at 6 with Haley Welch. Crazy choice. Hawk to a girl. Okay, so that is crypto person. What do you mean? I was right. I personally think she's more defined by stealing millions, but you know, in a crypto scam. But sure, I guess the Hawk to a bit is somehow still the defining factor. Is the heiress to the Welch grape juice fortune? Okay, there is no shot that's true. That would be hilarious. But I refuse to believe that there is an heir to the Welch's grapefruit fortune. It's been so long since CK3. What do you mean? Well, you got me there. You know what? You got me there. It has been a hot minute since we CK3'd. How do you beat the Falling Axes game? You don't, is kind of the funny thing. You kind of dodge as many as you can and take as little damage as possible, but you really can't take no damage. Which for me, I personally think that's a bad mechanic, but alas. There's no way to be quick enough with it, you know? That I would literally animate a 15-minute anime special. Huh? The horse game. Oh, Oh yes, the horse game. Yes, of course. Yes, I recall. Now you had explained that, and you've said, and I even read through it because you pitched it. And I'm still not totally sure. It'll depend on how particularly with how gambling rules are currently played, you know? I wish I had the hand skill to actually play Black Myth Wukong, but by that I mean I could barely handle Deltarune before the post-release nerf fixes. couldn't be me. I can handle Deltarune just fine, you see. Okay, this actually is kind of making it seem like I can. Okay, that kind of worked out really good there for a second. That kind of made it seem like I'm cracked. I'm not gonna lie. Let's try going on with it without having to do another heal. Let's see if we can get a little farther. I think this next one's the like dodge one, right? The oh no, I was wrong. I was mostly wrong. The last part was the part that I forgot. Oh my god. Hey Neb, did you hear about the CS market crash? I did. I will not be surprised to hear that people sue. I'm gonna be real, and they actually might have a case because it's such an established market, and it's like, I don't think it necessarily, I'm not saying it should or shouldn't be fair to market it that way, but I'm saying like there are people who actively definitely got involved under the understanding of this game that's no longer otherwise really getting updates as far as I'm aware. And it's like, yeah, you kind of just cratered hundreds of thousands of dollars for people. Someone's gonna sue over this. Because that's a crazy choice, you know?
Mello's strategy of picking a game people will always watch, but Nap can never beat, so they get infinite streams of said game. Is
what do you mean can never beat?
Meta.
What do you mean? I'm doing great. This is going fine. Come on. Nap, that looks so much easier when I'm watching it at real speed rather than 2 times. Hey, you know, it probably is. I've since I started streaming, I've been washed as a gamer. I've never been a good. There's a reason I stick to strategy games in my private life, you know. Because I am not made for anything that's like an FPS or a movement-based game or anything like that. It's just not my style, you know?
I did that with New Vegas by jingling keys in Nap's face in Fight West, and I made that series last 16 parts, and he'll do it again for the 4 DLCS.
You know what? You're not right. That is kind of just what you did. You kind of just locked in on it and went, oh, but Nap, you have to go see all these endings. And I went, ah, you're right. I do need to know all of it. And we've literally got every companion. I don't even know why. They weren't like particularly valuable to have. Okay, my bad. An okay heal. My strategy is loathing because MJ was in a bad mood that day and misrepresented the fan game. Let's not crack open that case of champagne again, all right? Let's. Oh my god. I can barely get past the Jack-o'-lantern Frankenstein guy. Oh, they're like, you're not, yeah, you're moving too slow. Like that guy? Well, I'm a little sad about that. Oh! Clearly Nap should stream Stellaris. That one intimidates me. When I say strategy games, I mean the total war games because they go burr and are very, very easy probably overall comparatively. Dead Money is about letting go. Let go of poverty, maybe. Now watch this drive. Not the George Bush quote. Oh my god, or George W. Bush quote, I should say, I guess. That should stream a game he's good at. Okay, I would kill for Stellaris, please. I don't know how to play it. It's intimidating, and everybody's like, you need these 19 DLCs first, and I go, why am I don't want to buy all those. Why? But then I won't know how the game works because I'll be like, oh my god. Because then they'll be like, here's 9 DLCs that change things as they go. And I'm like, oh? Should intimidate you. Honestly, not wrong. Oh my god. And in fairness, there are, yeah, I got it with, like, I think a base pack of 3 key DLCs. I forget which ones they are. Same's true for Hearts of Iron 4. When me and my older brother play together, but it's a beast. It seems it. CK3 is already, like, kind of up there for me of like, wow, this is a lot going on at once, you know? Wow, I'm being thrown off the deep end. And I gotta admit, the fact that people constantly like dog on it for people in the strategy community, which mind you, seems to always be the case with any strategy game, they're like, oh, back in the day, it was so much more complicated and not like today. They make it so easy today. And I go, easy? What do you mean easy? It doesn't seem easy. Hey, Angel Name, what history fact would you like, kid? Well, let me pull one out. There's a full house of people today. True, actually. Let's see. Hearts of Iron and Stellaris hurt my head, and I've never actually beaten the game, but they're fun. That's fair. That's kind of like CK3. Good night, Alice. Later. Have a good rest of your evening and a good weekend, dude. Later. Yeah, CK3. I feel like I usually just get fed up. Something happens, like a death spiral happens. My guy dies, and then like too much is going on. I'm like, I just spent 5 hours consolidating the first guy. I ain't about to start with my child, you know? Or like he'll die, then my kid dies, and then I'm like the grandchild. I'm like, what the hell? All right, heinous history fact. Many Roman gladiators became heroic figures with their own fan clubs and huge numbers of followers. Okay. Oh, that's the fact? Yeah, all right, I get it. What's heinous about that? Okay. Sure, man. Yeah, you know what? What a heinous fact about history. Gladiators had fans. You know what? Maybe it is heinous. Maybe it's heinous for the fact that blood sport is heinous, you know? Maybe it's like a commentary on society or something. It does, but they added a lot of content to the game and quality of life stuff, from my understanding. Yeah, I should say, all the DLCs added, it's not like the game doesn't run without them. My understanding is it's basically like a night and day game playing with some DLCs, because inevitably, when they're on Hearts of Iron 4, people were used to like all the stuff from Hearts of Iron 3, and it's much like the Civ games, where like, you know, when it first releases, people are like, but I want trains, and they're like, yeah, so we haven't put out a DLC for that yet, but when we do, boy howdy, is that gonna change some things, gang. That's gonna really make things shake things up, you know? So this is crippling debt most of the time. Economy is also something in CK3, I've never learned how to build up a good gold economy to this day. I always just like am barely making 4 gold a beat, you know what I mean? I haven't beaten Terraria yet. I've killed some bosses, but I haven't beaten the Wall of Flesh. I'm sorry, you haven't beaten the what? Gesundheit? Boy howdy, I can't wait for Caleb to return and retake first. King, I don't think you have to worry about that in the slightest. Even if Caleb did show up, I don't think there's even a possibility in hell that anybody could ever take that from you. Listen, I'm sure the guy he talked big game, and I'm sure if he wanted, he could put his mind to it and the like. I don't mean to doubt him. I mean, he's gifted insane amounts alone. But brother, you're in another league. It's scary. Oh my god. I push heavy into production on my fleet, but I'm always teetering on the edge of the economy, so if I go to war, they lose any territory, I'm basically screwed. Ain't that just the way, though? Ain't that just the way of, like, most empires, you know? You're good unless you go to war. Or war's very good for you, I forget, it's one or the other. Actually, for most empires, yeah, war is kind of important if you're an empire. You need to keep always being at war so that you could always have something to be fighting against, you know? To always get more land and more war booty. Also, weeping out though. Nap, I went to my local comic book store because they had half off sale and spent $215, but it's okay because 100 of that was my parents' money. Fair enough. Hey, you know what? I'm glad you spent it on yourself. You're good. I'm glad you got things you like. What'd you get? Moon Knight stuff, I assume. What the heck, Weeb King? Yeah, but MJ, Weeb King's been around. This isn't the most insane thing ever. But hi, I hope you've been doing well, King. Hope everything's been treating you well. Hope life's been good. You know. I don't necessarily know if it would or wouldn't be given the state of, well, the state that last I knew you resided in. But still, other than that. Hopefully everything else is good, you know? Is that good? Is that good enough? You said get good. Was that good enough, MJ? Did I do good? Was that was that enough? Dios mío. Bonk. The little turtle shells, I struggle with them. Not as much, not the green ones, the blue ones are the real problem, but my god. Things keep happening in this state I'm in, and I am not a fan. You know? Fair. Okay, and I am not a fan. Yeah, you know, I can say that's probably the case for a good number of folks. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, we got most of it out of the way. We did most of it. Bonk. War's good most of the time, but if I get jumped by, I don't know, maybe a wormhole in my system that I've never got the RNG research to explore, and then 3 massive fleets appear in my system, and 3 fleets just happen to be on the other side of my empire preparing for war, things tend to not go so good. Yeah, I could see how that spins it. Kind of like when you're prepping for war, and then a pope calls a holy crusade, and you go, wait, no, please. I don't want to be excommunicated right now. The stress will kill me. You can't do this to me. But I also have no desire to join your crusade. Post in my hall. Ooh, oh, in the Discord? Nice. I can do cultists and pillars alone, fine. I just can't do Moon Lord. He's such a jump. Moon Lord? Who the hell's Moon Lord? I think I got stuck at the cultists on PC. Oh, that's for a different game that I'm just not clued into. I thought we were talking about some offshoot of Moon Knight, you see. I really thought that I really thought I'd moved in the right ways, and I didn't, not in the slightest. Oh. I think I got stuck at 3 cultists on PC, at least till I ground some stuff out. Just haven't. Some games really are just like they make no sense. A lot of in fairness, a lot of Paradox games are that way, where it's like nothing makes sense until you have spent so many hours in it, things start to make sense, like things kind of begin to align, and you're like, I got this, and then some curveball hits you and you go, I don't have this in the slightest. But you like to think you do, you know? Because I swear to God, you can be 1,000 hours worth of Crusader Kings or something like that, or Hearts of Iron, and still not know how the game works. Hearts of Iron, in fairness, I also avoid. See, Crusader Kings, weirdly, of the Paradox games, seems to be the least attractive to certain groups. So I kind of avoid. Oddly, for whatever reason, strategy games seem to just pull out the most deplorable people. It truly is. Just some vile folks come out to those things. And you go, why? Why are you ruining this for me? You know? We tried to fight at the wall of flesh once. My brother ran away with magic mirror the second he showed up. Oh my god. I didn't even know there was a magic mirror or a wall of flesh in Terraria. And the reason I'm bad at Hearts of Iron is because I only really like to play minor countries, and then some odd reason I never have any manpower. Really strange. Yeah. Very strange. I play like this tiny island in the middle of the, you know, in the middle of the Pacific. For some reason, I don't have manpower. Oh my god. Are you planning on playing the Fallout New Vegas DLCs? Yeah, of course. I said that earlier. Oh my god. I made him explain it for you, Bella. I know, right? Devastated. Well, I didn't know. Okay, no, it's fine. It's just funny because MJ was like, oh, Nap, Chris Mello wasn't here. You should explain the plan. And I was like, you got it, boss. And evidently, you didn't hear the plan. Okay, I let way too much through in that one, but it's fine. It's fine. It's because they like the roleplay. It's the Nazis will win the war. Yeah, that's a kind of a real big problem. A lot of folks who you're just like, boy, man, this is not the run in the slightest. I don't know why this is absolutely cooking me in this second, but boy was it. We're fine though, with 11 health and a dream. I'm chatting too much. I'm people chatting too much when the reality of the situation is that I need to be locked in. It's all right. It's all right. How about you give it another shot? You got it, boss. Ready to fight again? What do you say, Grace? Go, Susie, go! I believe in you. Oh, man. And then Fortnite eventually, one day. I'll win one day. Maybe this time.
Nav doesn't know how to lock IM.
I know how to lock in! What do you mean? I can certainly log in. I can be so locked in that you like you wouldn't believe. People from around the world will be like, oh my god, that's a man with conviction. That's a man who knows how to stay locked, ready, loaded. You know? It's perfect. MJ, stop yelling, it's hurting my ears. Be so for real. Be so for real. A man with determination. Exactly. And I learned that from Toby Fox. Okay, this is kind of off to a bad start, I'll be real. But that's just because I want to lure it into a false sense of security. Asking for confirmation to his plan to play a game in general because of that one DLC where they did that weird thing about the group of people. Huh? The what? Do I need to be worried about these DLCs? Should I be adamantly concerned? Meow, meow, meow. Oh, I moved it to the left too early. I'm devastated. Tyler, I don't want you involved in this. Is crazy. Bop. Oh, I moved up into it. No, the turtle shell. The turtle shell, it always confuses me. Though I will say, like, speaking of, actually, for Hearts of Iron, I was gonna say Canadian was, yeah, they recently had a DLC come out that was, like, specifically all that, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, wasn't that, like, the whole ordeal? Was that they were like, yeah, anyway, here's a DLC all about the super weapons, and then, like, a what-if scenario, and I'm like, that seems poorly timed. Or I guess for financial purposes, maybe greatly timed, I don't know. Nep, did you ever play XCOM, or are you too young? I never played it. I knew, I had an older cousin who played it. But also that kind of, up until Baldur's Gate, honestly, turn-based games like that were really just not my thing. I guess up until streaming, I should say. I used to like this, even this kind of game, like this or Undertale and all this, like taking your turns with fights, which are what a lot of Pokemon games are, which is why I've never played a Pokemon game, has just never really been attractive to me. But now that I've played a number of them through streaming, I've actually kind of come around on that. I think one of the greatest things that streaming has done for me is really broaden my horizons in terms of like what games I play. I was never one for like shooters. I'm still bad at those, so I don't know if I'll ever come around on like an FPS, just because I don't have the hand-eye coordination for that, you know? But, it's one of those things that I'm like, a lot of games I was writing off, you know what I mean? That was a fast response to that, was it? Honest Hearts, where they literally do that, huh? Nap is 58, so true. Incredibly good. What happened to that DLC? Don't stream February 25th. I won't be able to make it to stream. Well, now I'm concerned. What's so specific about February 25th, like in 2026? February 25th, 2026? XCOM was really fun, especially when you play being able to lose your people. Oh, that's right. It is a game where like people can. It's kind of like a roguelike, isn't it? Is it like that other game, Darkest Dungeon? Is it like that game? I know a lot of people have recommended that game as well. Don't stream February 25th ever. Ever? Never ever? It's so grand, so overwhelming. Some said the author, you know, I really should still be reading the text. I fear, just because like I've seen it a million times, I'm like, I know what's going on. But then the one time I beat it, I'm gonna be like, I didn't even get the full story, you know? Do I think I can survive another round? Nah, let's just okay heal. See, because the trouble with this is that we did realize that the more health you have, the more damage things do, you know? I love this Sun Wukong staff mod because I can hit things through walls from far away because it's gigantic. Oh my god. Just a telephone pole-sized staff. Nap, can I convince you to do a Wednesday stream on my birthday next year, 2026? Mayhap. Mayhaps, I don't know. Oh, I keep moving into it like a fool. Nep, can I convince you to do a Thursday stream on my birthday next year? A Thursday stream? A Thursday stream? Well, let's not get crazy. Let's not go bonkers, you know, right? Yeah, good lord. Thursday stream. Yes, how very droll. I don't know why, but there's something about it just being like, oh, I guffaw at this, you know what I mean? Like just some really old-timey reaction, like, a little less noise there, a little less noise. Well, Thursday stream indeed, my good man. What do you say? There's just something about it, you know? No, please. Why? Oh god, it's over. It's not! We're winning! Woohoo! I didn't want you to do it Thursday stream anyway. I don't believe that. that long ellipses tells a different story, I fear. Oh my god. For whatever reason, that one absolutely cooks me every single time. At this late hour, with the bells ringing out their justice, you chose eternity. Yeah, what's wrong with eternity? It's just a little eternity. It's just living forever. I choked at the last second. Oh my god, because I keep messing it up. Oh, whatever. I live with 2! Magical! Nice, we cannot survive a single hit. If Nap did 2 nap weeks and only played Fortnite, it would be a fortnight of Fortnite. You got me there. I do like a good bit. Wait a second. Wait a second. You might be onto something. Instantly whiffs. No, I blocked one. Oh god. Can I convince you to do a stream on my birthday, December 25th, 6 to 4 BCE? Six to 4 BCE. Actually, really, you know what? I'll give you that. That adds something. That adds something. Also, what's with the corrective BC? Come on. All right. This time for sure. Nap, can I convince you to stream on? What, like an Aerosmith song? Is that Aerosmith? Who does the song Dream On? I can't recall. I feel like it may. Is it Aerosmith? God, these ones feel so slow now. Yes, Nap, you got it right. Yeah! Yeah, my knowledge of bands from the previous century. Oh, it's airtight, baby. Ain't nobody able to convict old Napoleon of not knowing hit hair bands. Yeah. I went to the right too early and I knew my mistake. Oh, well. Surely we win this. Okay, Nap, maybe if you don't let the random ones through, maybe that's a good starting idea there, huh? Northern Light, the hero travel among the island to catch a glimpse of a lost land. A lost land? No way! You gotta be kidding me! Okay, well, I ran into that last one. Can I convince you to do a Tuesday stream on your birthday, August 15, 1769? How'd you know? How'd you know? Is it because I'm just such a Leo? That's Leo, I think, right? Isn't August Leo? I don't know enough about it. Oh, dearie me! Oh, Dios mío! Hey, we live! Chat, should I eat some canned soup or Chef Boyardee, or should I get some really good mac and cheese with fried chicken on top from his restaurant? I mean, one of those sounds like a much better Friday night meal, I'm not gonna lie. You know, one of those sounds delectable. But whatever will give you the most happiness, you know? You're more of a Raphael to me. Oh my god. I gotta go. I have to test to Proctor. Yo, have fun. Hopefully nobody tries cheating. Or I get, maybe I hope they do. I don't know. Is it more fun if they do? Like, is that, like, if you proctor a test, is it more fun for you if, like, if somebody's there with an elaborate, like, Ocean's 11 style attempt at cheating? Who knows? Maybe teachers like it when you try to, you know? Maybe they're like, ah, a challenge. I have to sleuth this out, you know? It'll be great if I go get food, but I also am unemployed, and I also look homeless right now. Well, then in that case, it may be the smarter choice to do this, to do the canned soup with a Chef Boyardee. Who's to say? I'm salty about that one. I blocked that little shell. Toby Fox, I'm coming after you, pal. We will have words. Defeated! Maybe you should look at my haul immediately because, I'm be honest, I can't think of a compelling reason. If I lose this go around, then yeah, sure. Surely that won't happen though. I'm too good. I'm too locked in, you know? See, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's the next one? I do think I need to be healed maybe for it. Let's just try defense though. Let's just give it a go. Let's see what happens. Let's keep it dangerous. It is this one. This is actually a better one to have not healed for potentially. Okay, well maybe. Okay, well only kind of possibly. Oh, we lived with 3. An ending, huh? If I could choose, I guess I wouldn't have an ending. It's just better if stuff goes on forever, right? No, Susie! Susie, no! You gotta learn about mortality, Susie! Susie! Dang! Nep, can you win, please? I bet 100 on Polybody that you would. Dear Lord. What are you saying? Oh, my Lord. For some reason, that one always cooks me. Yeah, I still can't do this. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're gonna get cooked here. Miss, hold on, you just... I only get to the same place. I always get to the exact same location and get got there. I don't know what it is. Anyway, let me tab over. Let me... Oh, hey, Dr. Afra. Those comics are sick, actually. I am a huge fan of the Dr. Aphra ones. Spider-Man, Green Arrow. I mean, I've never seen High School Musical, but hey, yo. West Coast Avengers, Punisher, Taylor Swift, and Pikmin. W. The Aphra is a great show. That is an awesome pick. You gotta learn that attack. You just lose your mind when you get there. It's clockwise and then anti-clockwise. I know it's not like I don't know it. Like I know it in the way that I can that I can describe it, and I know what's meant to be coming. My head just does not want to move. Like just seeing the spiral bugs out my mind. It's like when it's like if you took the blinders off a horse and or showed an elephant a mouse. You know, it just freaks out my mind. This time for sure, though. There's a lot of Star Wars comics, and my friend is collecting Star Wars. I've texted them to choose, and that's the one they chose. Yo! Well, I gotta say, the Aphra ones are great. Dr. Aphra is one of the best characters never seen on screen. Like, one of the best comics-only characters for Star Wars. She's a lot of fun. I think her first appearance were in some of the Dark Horse Vader comics, like a decade ago. And she's so sick, so cool. She pals around with a C-3PO and R2 unit that are just like refactored to be just assassin droids. You know, shenanigans ensue. They want to kill everybody they find. She says, no, you can't do that. You know? Classic comedy. Aha! I moved into it. Oh, it did 36 damage. Crazy. Insane, and I do still maintain that that's a crazy mechanic to be like, yeah, actually, if you're doing better, you get punished. Because you should be, you know? Yeah, where these will sometimes do like 8 damage, and then it's like, nah, you've done too well, so we're actually gonna do 1 billion to you. Probably. 15 minutes, can we stop Deltarune and just live react to Fortnite Friday with Hawk Tour? No, we can't. Sorry. Don't really have a huge interest in Haley Welch. Or the DoorDash without ever being here for it? Yo. Nice. I mean, that's just awesome. 99? There's only one more chapter after that. It all stopped. Can you believe in that stream streak? 124. I forget if I've mentioned that or not. I think you did, and it got caught up in the fact that I had to explain why we were not playing Fallout New Vegas. And my God, I mean, not that I've ever doubted your determination, but 124 streams in a row is still crazy. Why? Yo, Link! I'll do. Howdy, that's howdy to you as well. I'll do. How's the life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good. Hope life's treating you well, kid. is this gonna make more sense to... I say we don't heal yet. Because this one's pretty easy. I can handle this one usually. I don't think that should have got me out. I think that was lame. By the end of the year, I'll be on 140. Granted, you don't do a nap, and yes, that does take into effect that there's no stream on November 7th on nap week. Actually crazy. We need to get 7 more nap weeks. Gets damaged. I normally don't. I'm a little mad about it, actually. I won't lie. I'm pissed, actually. Oh, the X throw, it sucks. That's truly my bane of existence. Actually, I think the real bane of my existence is the unskippable dialogue, Toby Fox. I know that you feel that your average person can do this like that, which they can, but I can't. You gotta, what about me, Toby Fox? I'm gonna, if I do a full another stream on this, I'll have spent 12 hours on this fight. Oh, well, I guess it was only the back half of that other stream, so I'll have spent, you know, 10 hours on it. It's really sad, actually. If you consider the fights optional, I know I can do it. I've beaten harder fights. This is not a particularly difficult fight, and that is what is frustrating about it. Like I said, the worst part is, like, I will do really well, like I am right now. Like, if we were in the Spampton fight, and I was doing as well as I am right now, I'd be set. Because guess what? It doesn't decide, actually we're gonna modify how much damage each and every hit does, so that getting hit once is equal to, like, as if you've been being hit this whole time by everything. That is genuinely a toxic mechanic. I think that is abhorrent. Because what do you mean? I'm full health and I'm gonna be punished because what? I got hit once? Punished so badly that it's gonna do like 50 damage on a hit? Do we know his health, or is it like a certain amount of rounds? It's a certain amount of rounds. It's survive X many rounds. Heroes travel among the islands to catch a glimpse of a lost land. A lost land? See, 45, 36! For what? For 28! Oh my god, 25 on that final hit. I went from full health to taking 4 hits and I'm at 96 health. That is ridiculous. There is no reason for that to be the case. Oh my god, does that mechanic suck. I don't even think I should call it a mechanic. It literally is just, actually you've done well, and that's bad now. You're so right. You're so right. Maybe if I were being hit for damage of 6 and 7, it would be fine, but alas, I'm not. I'm washed. Oh, rip. Oh, man. In any event, actually, by the way, I probably will, for a if I end up doing a Wednesday stream next week, which I don't know, if I will or won't, because I've kind of been talking about this one that I've, oh my god, I distracted myself. Oh my god, Nap, I hate you so much. There's gonna be, I think we're gonna do an adventure design stream for a Wednesday stream if we do it, namely because I don't think that's gonna be something that most people are interested in, so it's been something that I've decided that I'll probably relegate to a Wednesday, simply because that doesn't take away from people's regular viewing experience. It's like, oh, there's extra nap this week. Oh, it's adventure design. Because also, it's like, I've been trying to figure out a good way to do that that's not just a, like, Word document being projected with a little me in the corner. But I think that, with some reference imagery, is kind of the best way to do it. It'll really just be a creative writing / world building style stream, so I don't know how much interest there will or won't be, but it's creative writing that I need to do anyway, so at that point it's like, you know, I might as well stream it if I gotta get it done anyway. They never did. Scary. Oh my god. Oh wow, and then I gotta go all the way over here. And then all the way back over here, baby. I got hit again. I'm gonna scream. I ran into it that time. I took 2 hits. I'm going to retire. I'm washed. Simply put, somebody needs to step in. Somebody needs to take me into the old folks' home. It's the only way. Yep, yep, yep. Oh. An ending, huh? If I could choose, I guess I wouldn't have an ending. It's just better if stuff goes on forever. Is it though? Is it, Susie? Oh, Dios mío. Come on, Susie, you got this. I believe in you. Don't you believe? You choose eternity. He's acting like eternity is some sort of problem. Oh my god. Okay. Once more, this time with feeling. Nap, do you want me to bug you on the golden cudgel for being bad at a game? No, that sounds like it'd hurt, you know?
You always ask how we are doing, but how are you doing today? Any fun plans coming up? What's been the highlight of your week?
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The question's not going to go both ways. What do you mean? Well, hold on a second. Let's not get so personal. Oh, man. It's actually been... It's been a good and bad week. It's been a lot of dealing with banks and lawyers and stuff, actually. But so it's just been a very serious week, alas. But you know, that happens. Sometimes that's the case. Nothing that's a problem per se, you know. But I'm looking forward to the weekend because this weekend is going to be 2 D&Ds back to back, you know. So wife divorcing you? Poof. You guessed it. You're right on the money. How'd you know? No, it's just dealing with some Fallout or some stuff. Oh, Fallout! Oh my god. But anyway, no, I was gonna say was I am actually very excited for tomorrow, where there's gonna be I've talked a bit before about the D&D game that I run, where I've been working on getting like a crackling vinyl sounding audio recorded so that I can play it for them, because they're gonna find a vinyl disc. It's gonna just be a fun little bit of them being like, why is it just this like plate like sized thing? And you know, they found the material. I don't think any of them realize what they're looking at is a vinyl and a record player. But I'm like, hey, this could be fun. This could be interesting. Oh, my sausage vinyl came in today. It's in the shape of a saw. That's actually based. That's actually sick. I'm such a fan. I'm such a fan of when vinyls come out for properties that really lean into it. Like when, you know, with the Minecraft one being green, or there was, I think there was the soundtrack to. God, I'm blanking on the movie, but anyway, it's like a drain in a bathtub is what it looks like, because that's relevant to the movie, so on and so forth. Only 300 were made. Oh my god, brother, who'd you have to lock up into a saw trap to get your hands on this thing? What almighty! All right, yeah, throw your stupid freaking hammers. That each do like 1 billion damage. Oh my god! And see, I've taken enough, and so now they do 5 and 7. I'll be doing it anyway, Bonk. No, no, my skull, no. Ah. Gets a hollow thunk. Truly, it's wild to me how difficult I'm finding parts of this fight, because like so much of it's really just like, you know, I know why I'm finding it difficult is I have difficulty with the coordination of like moving to moving to meet a thing when I see another object already. I'm like, oh, I want to move it to deflect that other arrow. Oh, but I need to be in this other area, and it's just it's a paralysis in my own brain about it, you know. But alas. Maybe I just need to consume more lead. Which is a reference, by the way, to the fact that apparently the only reason our brains develop so well is because of lead. I heard that the other day from an article, and I was like, oh my god, really? Which I don't quote me on it in the sense that like I couldn't explain the science to you if I tried. I am not in any way qualified to explain it. Don't eat lead. That's not the takeaway. But it was a thing of like, oh yeah, because of an increased amount of lead, brains in Homo sapiens developed more controlled and slowly over time, allowing for them to be more crinkly, basically, long term. I saw you eat lead, and it distracted me.
1 sec, I was in the background, pardon.
Eat lead, everyone, from your resident chemist. Oh my god, don't eat lead! This is just lead poisoning isn't real. No, lead poisoning is real! Oh my god. Oh, one, thanks for the bits, Gumbo. But two, Gumbo could probably explain it better if they've read anything on it. I don't know, but anyway, it was a thing of like how early on, one of the reasons why Neanderthals didn't develop as complexly, like with their brains, as we did, was in fact because of a genetic ability to have some lead basically involved in our brain development. Very minute amounts. Again, this isn't like, it's the same lead that makes people go mad. You know, mad as a hatter type deal. So it's like, don't be out here like consuming large quantities of lead. That's not gonna be good.
As the chat medical student, please don't eat lead.
Yeah, please don't eat lead at all. Again, this isn't modern humans doing something being helpful. This is an evolutionary thing of like people forever ago. Lead was somehow involved enough to get involved with our DNA, and there's part of our DNA that allowed us to have a lead factor into a slowing of our brain development, but over time, and that was helpful. But RFK just said eating lead was okay. Yeah, well, first of all, don't listen to him on anything for medical advice. That man is not a doctor. nor qualified to, you know, pour water out of a boot, let alone anything else. So let's just not worry about what RFK says, eh? Go eat some lead. Thanks for this information, Dad. No! No, please! Actually, then again, who knows? Maybe it'll help with Stellaris, you know? Maybe it's... How do I manage this economy? The only way is by eating lead. I'm just saying, you know, the two things might be linked. Who's to say? That is a joke, for the record. That is... Oh, man. Bonk, bonk. Oh! Oh my god, and then I'm gonna do the thing and it's gonna get me. Oh my god, we're back in where we always... where we always bite the dust. Oh my god, Susie, I'm going to kill someone. For the love of God. I just want this fight to be over. It is not that interesting of a fight or character. Oh my god. You know, maybe MJ, you're right. Maybe we should shelve Deltarune until late November. Maybe I just need to come back at this in months' time and just be like, I don't know why this gave me so much trouble. You know? I get to roll around because the cudgel wasn't, which isn't natural skill in Terraria. Oh my god. I posted pictures of Saw 6 Vinyl, and for context, the nurse photo is for the photo they did for the blood drives, which they did for each movie, 2004 to 2009. Each blood drive receives 120k pints of blood donated. Wait, that's so cool. Do they still do that? They still make Saw movies. You'd think they'd still be doing the blood drive. You'd think that'd still be... There's still demand for blood, so you'd think they'd be like, easy PR win. But maybe not. Who's to say? Bonk, 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 bonk. Don't let MJ win. What do you mean? MJ's allowed to win. Haven't you seen the map? All the Electoral College voted for MJ. It was crazy. It was crazy. If you'd seen it, you'd be amazed. You'd be like, whoa, I didn't know they could all vote for one. Oh, come on, I got hit by one. They didn't do it for Saw 7, but did end up doing it for Jigsaw and Saw 10. Yo, what about 8 and 9? A little angry face, oh my god. Oh, I should have defended. Oh god, it's fine. These hammers will do nothing to me. Surely. Okay, they do a lot, actually. They swing. Okay, it's fine, though. It's fine. Dios mío. Yeah, what the hey, why not? Meow, meow, meow. If the 5, feel the pink and gold, the best card in the chart, Inferno, jealousy. Aha! Most devious. Now, if you shall Deltarune, I think I would do something. Delayed return. I like that. did somebody say this in the mellow Discord, and suddenly just like a disturbance was felt through the voice, and Mellow's just like, if he even considers it, you know, accidents happen, my friend, you know. I go, huh? I'm just saying, you ever hear of Jimmy Hoffa? Maybe that'd be like you. I go, what? Mellow, what do you know about 1960s union boss Jimmy Hoffa? What are you saying? I didn't know that you know about the Teamsters. What do you mean? They didn't do blood drive for Saw 9 for whatever reason. Saw 9, by the way, to be fair, was during the pandemic. Oh, okay, well that's kind of explainable. I will destroy the world's economy. That seems a little drastic. That seems like a big swing. Fuck. Killed. The ones who would write the next to the youth pen was lying there for them to pick up to make the next page. They never did. Never ever? They refused for all time immemorial? I will delete all of Saturn's rings. Well, now that shit, what the hell did Saturn do to you, huh? Every time we would play Deltarune, we'd do New Vegas. My God. Aha! Defeated. Yes. How do you think it all ends? No, how do you want it to end? I don't know. How do you want it to end, pal? Don't ask Susie these questions. She don't got the answers. Nor is she necessarily meant to have all the answers. Come on. That'd be genuinely impressive. Napkin, you shelf Deltarune just so we get to see Angel do that. Honestly, you know what, Leah? You got me there. You got me. Just to look up into the sky and just be like, yeah, Saturn's rings. Just gone. Right out of existence. Just out of existence? Yeah, it was crazy. You should have seen it. Oh, I missed the last one. Devastated. Ain't that something? At this last hour, with bells ringing on out there of justice, you chose eternity. Devastating. Oh, it was going so well. That one always cooks me, and then I'm just not in a good position for when we do this other one, where I gotta then go. I was so close! Oh my God. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. This fight's actively making me decide he's a bad character. Oh my God. One more time with feelings, Susie. You know what? I'm just gonna give it a second. I'm just gonna give it a second. See, you know, definition of insanity. Keep banging your head on a wall, you know, that just, oh, thank you. So kind. Tapping the screen. No, it's fine. Listen. I'm just giving it a second. We'll get back to it. You know, Susie's raring to go. Oh, hug it. But in any event, how have all you been? Hopefully good. I hope you've all had good week. Me personally, you know, it's been all right outside of, it's been busy, but mostly it's been a fine time. Nap, you didn't see it earlier, but I gave my first oral presentation at an academic conference. Wait, dude, that's sick. I think it went pretty well. Yo, dude, you gotta be thrilled. Man, you gotta be over the moon about that. That's actually awesome, dude. Well, I hope you got lots of good feedback and the like. That'd be both spooky and fun.
Okay, so I went and skimmed the paper I think you may be referring to.
Oh, is this where we learned that my cobbled together information about lead? Once again, I did not say eat lead. Let that be known. Is this where we learned that early development regarding lead is actually a net negative and Nap's crazy? I mean, in fairness, that's certainly possible. I don't think it's exactly fair to say that lead was like the best thing to happen to humanity, probably. But you know, I still endorse eating lead. Yeah, did you do that at the conference too? You stood up there and said, and thank you for your time. On another note, I would also now like to address you all within the auditorium of this conference hall to talk about the joys and benefits in life for the consumption of lead. Lead is incredibly important. It just goes, you have a full, like, 58-page PowerPoint ready to go. Crazy. It is I, Rousey, Fluffy King 12. Oh my god. Hey, man. Hey, why? First of all, thanks so much for the follow. But second of all, why do you refuse to acknowledge that you exist? That you're a real person? That you have rights? Why are you mean to? Why are you so mean to my girl Susie? Huh? Come on, Rousey. What the hey, man? She's just out here trying to heal people, trying to heal the world, and you go, no, don't do that, Susie. Leave it to the professionals. What's that about, huh? I'ma be eating lead. No! No, don't let this lead you astray. Oh. Okay, well, you know, I thought it was clever. Nap, don't be a baby. Go do the fight. Oh my god, I'm not being a baby. I'm giving it a cool down.
It's complex, and I'ma be honest, it wasn't my most in-depth paper reading.
That's
and
fine.
I think it's written in a confusing way. THWT could lead to multiple interpretations. But I think they are saying our ancestors had a slightly increased resistance to the detrimental social and neurocognitive
Toxic effects of lead over other hominoids. Or hominids. Yeah, that was my understanding as well. Like, there's something as well as a protective area within a core part of the brain, and then there was also an element of like it allowed lead to have an effect that could like slow the development of the brain, but in a good way. Like, basically the comparison that I remember reading about was like, yeah, so while like a baby chimp is smarter than a baby human, a full-grown chimp is usually outclassed by a full-grown human because the brain develops over time to become a superior brain comparatively, or superior brain matter kind of thing. Again, it's I'm not sure how speculative the whole thing is, but it is kind of interesting, the idea that like way back when lead was like important. I was like, huh, that seems crazy. That seems crazy. Did you know you have rights? Constitution says you do. Is that Saul Goodman? Oh my god. Current government says you don't. Oh, you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We got the sub goalie. Oh, it's just a stream. That's true. Wait, Nap, you should do Little Nightmares 3 on Monday while we're still in Halloween mode. I just see an Automod. I see an Automod held for intensive aggression. Oh my god, that's such a funny. Oh my god. I'm eating ramen. Deflection, Rousey. Deflection from the accusations I laid bare at your feet. My god. I should eat more lead so I become smarter. No, that's
now
not what I'm
time to
saying.
poison my brain and liver with adult juice.
Oh my god. Surely, hey, come on, surely adult juice doesn't have any impact on the brain. That'd be crazy. Anyway. Oh man. Someone that wasn't me got auto-modded? No way! Hey, it catches other people, sometimes for very silly things. It's something I struggle with, or some people say I flourish with. On God King is such a crazy response to that. Just Gobbo's like, yes, well. Now it is time to engage in the poison of adult juice. On God. Base. My God. That's like me for real, for real. Oh my God. It's mostly me, to be fair. Honestly, Tyler and Mello get held a lot, actually. But it is probably mostly you. I'll be real, like per capita, in the sense that like inevitably they send more chat messages, so like they'll be caught out more. But I feel like message to message, like the amount sent and then per capita of message sent, yeah, it's probably Canadian more than anybody else. Wouldn't New Vegas DLC be more on topic when season 2 comes out? Hence we delay it. Well, no, it'd be the lead up to it so that we could all know all there is to know about New Vegas for when season 2 comes out. You know? I can't wait to yap and dap about Little Nightmares 3 lore. Yo! Spooky game is spooky. Should be held in a desert prison. Crazy statement. All right, let's get somebody. Hey, somebody call him up. Stop the closure of Rikers. Get that man. Get that man out there now. Oh my God. What was said about me? I spaced. Wouldn't you like to know? All terrible things. All terrible things. Don't worry. I'm not saying there was like 50 something empty cans behind me waiting to go back to the store, but is it 50 cans of Chef Boyardee? Is it is it 50 cans of Chef Boyardee? I get auto-modded so much! I know, right? I don't think I've ever been caught by auto-mod. Not a lot, I'll admit, Gamba. Not very often does auto-mod catch you out. No, map. It's twisted. Well, I just don't know what, you know, what do you mean? What do you mean? You're just drinking a lot of tea? Yeah, you're having a lot of like chai tea or whatever. I did just threaten Tyler's life, but yeah, it was just a small threat. Just a fun little, like, tiny threat. Oh, man. But no, anyway, what I was gonna say, though, was yeah, so sometime probably next week or the week after, I was gonna say was, we'll do a Wednesday stream that's gonna be world-building-esque, but adventure-building for a D&D thing that I have to build out for a friend. It's gonna be also, I guess, a research on myth stream, so if any of you have cool underworld myths that you know about, you know, outside of the classic Duat and of Egypt and like Orpheus's journey in Hades and the like, or to the realm of Hades from Greek myth, I'm looking to compile as much information as I can on various myths and cultural folktales of traveling to a sort of underworld, if that makes sense, or traveling through like night, if that makes, because the Duat is really like the day-night cycle. It eventually, with the Amduat, which is the scroll that was found, is kind of the idea of like, oh, it was also a journey to the land of the dead and the house of Osiris and the 12 houses and all these other things, but yeah, I'm probably gonna do a stream about that. I don't know if anybody will have any interest, but should be fun. Should be a good time. I'm a good boy, well behaved, no mischief. My God, I know that's right. I know that's right. Oh my God, no mischief, none whatsoever. Just locked in. Get the studies done. In fairness, yeah, no time for mischief when you're as busy as you are, Gumba. Oh. Yeah, but like the ratio messages to message that get autobotted, I'd raid the king. I think Canadian, you're probably right. Like ratio of messages sent, I do think you have the most per capita of messages held, you know? I'm pretty sure there's some Mesopotamian myths where non-binary people are cursed to be outsiders because one of them duped a death god or something. Ooh. Ooh. I like it. I think there's also the myth of Xbalanque from Mayan culture. I think he travels into the underworld with like his brother, I think. So there are some interesting myths to pull from, you know? And basically this is all because I'm gonna have a player who has to play through the 12 houses of night, which are in the Duat, but I'll probably build it out to be thematically not pure, because it's not meant to be purely Egyptian. So building it out with other elements, you know, like Orpheus's journey and other stuff like that, sounds fun, sounds interesting. Oh God, I forgot we were playing a game. My God. Non-binary, sorry, huh? Oh, I was like, what? Did I say something? Oh, I see what you mean. So it's Mesopotamian myth where non-binary people are cursed to be outsiders. That's wild. I wonder why. I can't say that I know enough about Mesopotamian myth to speak to it, but I don't recall them being particularly like gendered. Is it focused? What can I say? I'm an expressive guy. Gabagool. Technically, they were described as like androgynous in the myth, from my understanding, but like they wouldn't have the same terms back then. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like they wouldn't have the term non-binary for it, but it would be like something like that. Ooh, bad sign. Now, we should play Percy Jackson movie tie-in game for the DS in December as a lead up to season 2. Crazy. Crazy ask and pull. What a game. I bet that thing barely run. I bet you can get locked into a level so easy in that game. I bet it's so easy to just mess the whole thing up and be unable to progress forward. There were so many movie and TV show tie-in games like that for the DS. Like the Meet the Robinson game, the Clone Wars game, like there was just so many where it's like something could go wrong and there was no way to fix it if you had it happen, and it's just like, well. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm starving and I haven't eaten yet today, so I'm gonna go get some food. Probably won't be back before stream's over, so bye chat, see you Monday, hopefully. Later, Canadian! Have a good rest of your evening, King. Enjoy either your mac and cheese and chicken strips or your Chef Boyardee, whatever you decide on. Hopefully it is delicious, and I hope you have a great weekend, King. Also, I'm glad that you could actually be here for a chunk of stream. I promise. I promise. I don't mean to end stream consistently as you show up. That's never the intent. What if your DoorDash be a 43 bucket of soft cinnamon pretzels? Huh? Why specifically $43 worth of? Oh no, it's probably a set, but yeah, never mind. I thought you were just arbitrarily being like, can somebody send me $43 worth of soft cinnamon pretzels? I played the game once. It's literally an RPG. Yo, sure enough, sure. Oh my God. Canadian's like, I know you got an axe to grind with me. Your Nenurian sensibilities, you know, it's all too common. You just want to be a province so bad, but you're stuck being a territory. I assume that's an you know. Is the internet? Nap is a bully. It's so true. I am a bully. It's a fact of life. I can't listen. I cannot tell a lie. Oh God, no please! I was doing well! I don't deserve this! I hated her. I hated her so much. don't have the body. Supple Twitch Prime today. Stupid bit. Oh god. Oh, Dios mío. That's gonna be what they show. That's gonna be what they show in court. They're gonna be like, this man is sinister and a problem.
Nap Tyler was trying to extort my girlfriend for all the money she had.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I'm shy. Like, I can't in any way believe that is like in a serious matter. And so as a statement, it's just like a crazy thing. Just like Tyler just being like, come on. Cause like, what do you mean extort? What do you mean? Oh, Tyler's just running an extortion racket. Oh my god. Now, if the X's always get you, there's just something about those X powers. What can I say? Again, these are poorly remembered myths I learned about years ago, but I think they were cursed because they distracted the death god with the charm or something. They were salty. Oh, so the androgynous people were just too sexy, and so they were like, you guys, hey, this is a problem, all right? We need to get a lid on this, okay? A joke. I was making a World War II pod. What? Why? A farewell to arms. Oh, there's no way you read that. No, why? No, devastating. Uh-oh. Ah! Defeated, my good man. Nothing shall break through. Nothing shall break through this barrier now. Yes. No, how do you want it to end? I don't know. There's lots of fun ways. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, Nap, you're kind of just running into them. Hey, look at that. Well, would you look at that? It's better if things just go on forever, right? No, Susie. Time gives things meaning. No! No! I was doing well! Yo, at least Rousey's cheering. At least Rousey's here cheering. Devastating news. Fluffy King, I hate to alarm you, but Nap sucks at this game. What do you mean? I can see that. What did I do? Been on the specific boss for 10 hours. Nah, it would be 10 hours if this full stream is dedicated to it. Which we're only halfway through. I was so close. Oh, I hate it here. This time, for sure. Ha-cha-cha! I feel it this time, baby. This time for sure. There's no way it goes wrong. I bet it all on black. Let it ride. Woo! I believe, Susie. I believe. The heart of the cards, Yugi, the heart of the cards. You have never been close. You just sound like a doubter. Tyler, I think I'm just gonna shake it off, cause you're a bit of a hater. Oh god, at least I amuse me. At least I amuse me. I'm kind of waiting for Tyler to just like fly off the handle with you know, just like a "Don't you quote the deep magics to me, witch, for I was there when they were written."
Sue, Silk Song next.
Funny you say that, actually. Hollow Knight was a sub-goal, and I do have to play. Literally, this, every other fight I've done great in.
You are not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy.
Listen, this fight has given me more trouble than Spampton, than any of the final bosses, than Tenna, than I'm blanking on her name, but from the second chapter, the boss lady, then Birdly, then Rules. Like, I have no idea why this is cooking me so bad. You're not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy. I had a guy, but you're not the guy. I think I am, Tyler. I think you fail to understand that maybe I in fact am the best Swiftie around, you know? Oh, fiend! Debutante! It hit me at the last second for 22. I'm going to scream. And once again, I maintain part of the problem is that, yeah, with this one, it's like, yeah, you know, you've done well. So actually the damage is getting increased. Because I was max health until the last 2 rounds. And instead of doing their normal 5 damage per hit, they do 30. And that's just... so stupid. That's so like the other fights, you get better because you start doing better earlier on, and then taking damage, you know, you have more health anyway at the end because, you know, you got better so you don't take as much damage. With this, it doesn't matter if you get better at the earlier parts. Because if you take any damage later on, it's doing so much damage, it's as if you didn't block anything from earlier. That is not fun game design, in my opinion. You've been getting better. I know, but my point being that, like, I'm still at 45. My first go around, I was at, like, anyways from 20 to 45 at these later stages. And I'm still at 20 to 45 at these later stages, because even when I do well on the earlier chapters, like, there'll be ones where it's like, yeah, I took no damage for the first, like, 4, potential levels in the fight. And then I take as much as if I had, because it just does triple the damage. Is there a strat that takes slight damage periodically? Kinda, yeah. Like for those axes, I actually kind of want to have been damaged. Because at the end of the day, then they only do 5 or 7 damage a hit and you can take a lot more hits. President Obama, please fix this. So, like, I don't think he can fix stream delay. I'm gonna be real. Devastating. Meow, meow, meow. He can! I highly doubt that. Not to be a hater on Monsieur Obama, but you know, he fixed our relation to the Middle East, according to my parents. I'm just gonna not touch that one. I mean, you take so much damage. I think this shtick is just hover below 100 and not try and be at max. You have been improving even in the final pattern. You just need to heal banked for the move you're not good at. Yeah, pretty well. Like that's kind of been like, oh, can I survive without a heal is kind of the real trick. And sometimes it's like that, where I took 2 hits in a thing that I normally take no hits, you know? Yo, Ray! We're still on this guy? Yup. We are. I know, it's crazy. You'd think not. You'd think, hey, surely he spent the whole stream on the guy. He would have beat him, right? Alas, no. As it would turn out, I really have trouble with this guy for whatever reason. Do I think I can handle another go? What the hell? Let's give it another go. Calling anything we have going on in the Middle East anytime in the last 60 years is a stretch. Anything fixed? Yeah, I mean, you're not. I know what you mean. But I feel like if you phrase it that way, that kind of does put the timeline to mean that the last time that the Middle East was fixed was when it was colonized. Like, if you're framing it that way, if you're like, for 60 years it's been a problem. Well, okay, well, if we go back 60 years to say that pre-60 years wasn't a problem. I know that's not at all what you meant. It's just a very funny, like, phrasing. I can remember every time we worked on this guy. Well, you know. Is pro-colonialism? Oh my god. No, don't make that joke. That's not I made it just because I don't want anybody dunking on each other for such things. Because it's not true. I was too focused on the turtle shells. I forgot about the arrows. I should have healed. I wasn't, because I was like, if I can have a heal after this, I'll be so set. I don't know why I thought I'd be fine. I'm going to take your MS Paint cane and I'm going to beat you with it. Do you understand me, sir? I hate you so much. I normally don't hate the bosses. You I hate, okay, Donatello? With your little gritty? I hate it. He's a menace. More so, we were less involved. There was other people causing problems. That's fair, that's fair. Hey, you know, some people are pro-isolationism, you know? Nap is awful hand-eye coordination, unrelated, but Nap, can we have a rhythm game sub-goal? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? What is this? You know what? I'll take that as a good thing, Tyler. I'll take that to mean that you've enjoyed these streams and my failures have been at least entertaining to watch. Which, at least for me, I feel like that's the important thing. So long as this has had entertainment value, that's the main thing. Everyone else would beat this way faster, even though it took Bello forever. I don't know. I feel like I should have gotten this forever ago. I very much don't feel he's like as difficult as Spamto. So you know what I mean? It's like it's a fight that feels almost developed to be the antithesis of what I'm like good at. in games, and by that what I mean is the fact that it's like I don't have great hand-eye coordination for like the little like curling arrows and stuff like that, or I'll see one coming up like, oh, but then like another object's entered screen, and so my mind will just like, oh, what's that other thing? And then I'm like flicking over to it before I've even caught the arrow from the other direction, you know? At least, you know what? Not the, which, you know, I was gonna say not to jinx myself, but I kind of just did. At least with that one turtle shell, I don't get absolutely cooked now. So that's something. I probably should have put up defense because it's gonna be the hammers. Do the one I see on TikTok live with the guy kicking the sports ball and stuff. Huh? I'm just here for the stream streak. Also, you're bright and cheerful demeanor that brightens up my day. What? No, don't be nice about it. What happened to the hey, nap your bad video game? Time to dunk and then also to hit you with a cudgel. That's my role. That's my role in the ecosystem of streaming. Come on. Rhythm games. See, because yeah, I think I kind of want to stay in this like 40 to 60 area. You're so bad at the axe. I really am. That one cooks me entirely, every single time. In fairness, that one I went into with mostly full health, so it looks a lot worse than it was. Because getting hit with 5 of those is now the equivalent of getting hit with like 30 of them later on. Dev got better at it. Hey, well, I appreciate it. I do. There are times where I'll make a move and I'll be like, oh, who's this? Who's this swift little gamer here? Huh? What's going on there? But for the most part, I think it's definitely a thing of just like, man, rough. I'm gonna do the quiz that guesses where you're from again, from the quiz stream. Oh my god, MJ is lying. See, Gamba, the thing is, you didn't see how bad I was at the start. That's the real kicker, is MJ's not lying, and this is me, improved. You know? Do I want to heal now? Yes. He was bad at it, he freaked out at first. Oh yeah, at first it really boggled my mind. I just went, everything's happening, there's too much. See, like those hits normally hitting for 5, hit for 18. Crazy. Crazy. That's so punishing. Of like, yeah, you're doing better? No, you're not. Beat Saber stream, is Beat Saber still cool with the youth? Does Nap have VR? I do not. So Tyler, if you want to make the sub goal fun Nap getting a VR set, sure. That is a joke. That is not going to be the goal. Oh god, it's an investment. Oh yeah, for all those VR games that we want, you know. I guess in fairness, there is another Arkham game to have. What is... No, I'm not human, huh? Nap gets VR and then we can force him to play FNAF VR. Not on your life. Not on your life am I playing a VR horror game ever. That is never to be in the cards. Oh my god. That's fine. The quiz wasn't on New York Times, was it? I don't sub to the Times. What are you, a Vanderbilt? What the hell? Oh yes, I don't subscribe to the Times. Put an advertisement in the Times stating that. Oh, your sub goal says no, I'm not human. I see. No, I'm not human is a game that was suggested for Halloween period because basically it's like Papers, Please. Is my understanding, but more like horror-esque. I don't know enough about it. It's just one that got suggested, so, or asked for, so I was like, oh, okay. If I donate 1,000, can I force you to play FNAF VR? No, because you're not allowed to donate $1,000. What are you talking about? You sound that in no way would I ever be pleased at that. I would be upset. You should never even consider. You need to spend that on you. You need to save that for you. Work on, like, I don't know, a car or house or something like that. Oh god, I've distracted myself. Oh Jesus. Look what you've done, Tyler. Look what you've done. You've thrown me off my rhythm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I was doing so well. Why did I have to let myself get psyched out by some... Oh my god. I was so locked in. Why did I let myself get psyched out? Oh god. See, the trouble is, it's one of those things where, like, I know, Tyler is not actually looking to legitimately donate $1,000, because that would be insane and bad. Don't do that. But then part of me always worries that for the bit, this man's gonna do it, and I'm going to have a heart attack and die instantly. Oh my god. I will donate $1,000. No one is allowed to donate $1,000. It is not. It is actually impossible. It is. There's a limited. I'm putting limitations on the upper end. That is way too much money to gift to some dude on the internet. That's an insane amount of money. And instigate Tyler Canadian crazy. One day I'll donate $1,000. Don't say slash. Don't. That should be on. That is. Spend it on you. It is an insane amount of money to be putting towards some internet personality. Niche internet micro celebrity. Oh my god. I still remember when, I think it was Chicken Butler called me that, and I was like, huh? What nap? No, how are you meant to become a niche internet micro celebrity? It's so sad because it actually is like a really interesting fight in terms of like the story it provides Susie. It's a cool fight for that, and I'm just so sucked out of it at this point. Whatever, man. It's cute you think you're big enough to be a micro celebrity? Not in the slightest, King. Are you crazy? Biggest thing I ever did was like the Fantastic Mr. Fox video. And while that's like 1 point whatever million views, like none of them know who I am. None of them would be like, oh yeah, that guy. You know what I mean? Actually, it's insane because it's fall again. So like all year I get occasional comments on it, but every fall it picks back up with like a lot more people watching it. And it's like, there's always just so many like genuine, heartfelt, like, you know, bare their soul out comments on that video. It's, I don't know. I don't know how to like vocalize, I guess, the sheer kind of like humbling nature of like an experience like that, if that makes sense. I don't know if that just makes me sound like a pretentious prick, but it really is. It's this thing of like, oh man, it's insane to me how this thing that I made, kind of to like understand my own thoughts on some things, like really resonated with some people, and that's such a cool and interesting experience. You know what I mean? That Mr. Fox did get linked to a server I'm in by someone not in your server. And I was like, oh, did you like it? Yeah, well, it's crazy because like that's one that like other YouTubers who are video essay YouTubers made videos and like of like, oh, the top 10 video essays of this year or whatever, and like included that video into it. And like it was so cool, I guess is the only word that I have for it. Like it was so surreal to like have this experience of like other people dissecting what I made as like, for lack of a better, like the wording they used was as though it was a piece of like content, I guess, or like art in a way that's very like wild. Like, I don't know, it's like, whoa, somebody actually like engaged with something that I made in a way that's like almost academic. That wasn't academia, you know what I mean? Like, sure, like I've had people do that with like papers I've written, but not like stuff for YouTube, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? You're at the very parasocial step between micro celeb, where the group is small enough to feasibly know everyone. It's my ideal part to be a fan in. Yo. Yeah, I mean, that is also, like, I don't know, particularly on the Twitch, like, sure, the, like, YouTube where it's, like, a video essay every couple months kind of thing, that part is interesting to have grow as, like, a, for lack of a better word, like, content-y kind of thing, where it's like, oh, you're a content creator, which still is, like, a weird thing, for me, at least, to be like, oh, yes, of course, it's a business. But it's like, I don't know, the stream / the Discord is just still such a like hangout. I always forget, like there's like almost 200 people technically in that Discord. Tons who are like entirely inactive. But I hit at everyone constantly. So I'm like, man, it is wild to me how many people have not just been like, right, I'm done with that. I don't really want to be added. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I'm surprised so many people haven't just been like, I don't need twice a week to be pinged on Discord. Because that everyone like pushes through Do Not Disturb typically as well. At least it used to, actually. Maybe it doesn't anymore. I love academic beef. Oh my god. Why are they British? You'd be surprised how many people are British in that Discord. Or how many, the Discord actually has a lot more Europeans than I normally think of, at least in terms of the analytics. Same's true for, there's a sizable, like, section of my subscribers on YouTube that are listed as being like just all from Brazil. And that's so interesting to me. Because I'm just like, man, I don't really think of the content I make as like particularly being like resonant with like Brazil or like Brazilian like experiences, but I guess it is. Yeah, no, it needs to be 80 and I don't have 80. Well, alas. They probably have my home address by tracking my data, but not from how I talk. Oh my god. The New York Times does not know where I am for 25 original speech questions. Crazy. It doesn't push through D&D anymore. Okay, so then yeah, it definitely, if it doesn't push through D&D anymore, that would explain a lot. A lot of people have probably have D&D on for their for their Discord. Most Discords I'm in muted because I had to for limiting distractions when getting into med school 2 years ago, and they're not hot unmuted, and they never hot unmuted. Oh, okay. Then yeah, it's probably just that they're full muted. It must come through in some regard. Well, I don't know, or maybe I'm just not doing the full at everyone that would do that, because I think it's actually, I don't want to say whose Discord I'm in that does it, but there is somebody's Discord I'm in that I don't really interact with them anymore. I got added as a content creator into it because they had an SMP or whatever, and it's like, oh, and it's not Sam, if that's what people are thinking, but anyway, but it's one of those things where they'll add everyone to catch up, like, oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, that. Oh my god. I need like 15 more health when I go into that. I need to be at like 40. And I just am I always choke on those stupid blue shells. They drag me down. I'm usually at a sizable amount. And then I go into them blue shells and they do the triple bounce thing and it throws me off. Oh my god. I have Do Not Disturb on because I don't like how many times the notifications always kept making sound. Yeah, fair. I just disabled the notification sound. I actually got freaked out the other day because my notification sound got changed to be like Halloween themed or whatever. Discord just like did that as like an update, I was just hanging out, and then like a bone rattling noise happened. I was like, what the hell was that? It was like, what a crazy thing to just, let's just change the sound and make it indeterminable where it came from. I don't like being on Do Not Disturb. Yeah, that's fair. And then you never get any messages ever. Good plan, Discord users across the earth. True. Yeah, you just need to appear offline like me. Genius move. You still get notifications, and you don't have to worry about people knowing that you're online or not. You're kidding me. I hit one of those, and it did 43 damage. Are you crazy? All right, axe time. It won't stop me from messaging you bombs. I mean, I don't want it to stop people from messaging me. Is kind of the point. Just I don't need people knowing, you know, if I am or am not around. I like to lurk, you know. Lets me I like to gaze out upon the kingdom and no one knows that I'm there, you know. It's a good way to be. You know, some may say that's a little paranoid, but I would say, is it though? Is it, you know? I'm not so sure paranoid seems a stretch, you know? Okie dokie. Actually, yeah, I think I should still be good to keep going. Because I'm in the near 40 area. See, part of it's also the question of, like, healing early enough that, like, if you take some damage, like I'm taking now, there's still the ability to then build back up a heal in time. At this point, I think that's too late. I think it's too far gone. If I had healed there, I don't think I would heal enough in time to, or get enough percentage TP in time. Oh my god. I might just be cooked. I won't have enough time to get the TV, but alas, we gotta try. We'll just do better. Psych rotation, clearly paranoia. Me? Me paranoid? No, listen, I have a healthy, you know, skepticism and a sense to keep things separated and defined, you know, that's all. It's not paranoia. Might be a dumb question, but you said the battle is limited number of rounds and not a hit him until his health bar depletes situation. So why attack him? Does it lower the amount of rounds in the battle? Sorry, I've been only half paying attention to this gag. No, so the attack heals me too, and also so I can't use items, and defense does not earn as much TP. And I need TP to heal. Okay, we're doing solid. Way. If I could choose, I guess I wouldn't have it ending. It's just better if stuff goes on forever, right? No, Susie, please. The laws of time and physics. It's important, Susie. This is probably gonna be a stupid move. You know what? Actually, wait a second. Let me do defend. This late hour with the bells ringing out there. Just as you chose eternity. I did choose eternity. You're right. I had absolutely choked on that instantly, and I am going to throw myself from a building. Oh my god. That was a good play. I'm pretty sure that was a fine play too. I just absolutely choked on the stupid blue shells because they freak me out. I don't like the pattern. I don't like the diagonal need to hold two keys at once to hit the diagonals. I don't like it. One bit freaks me out. And now you might say, well, Nap, that seems insane. Like, what does it matter that happens? And I go, well, you know, it just does. It does to me. Gotta be the highest streak ever. So true. So true. 25? I can't imagine anything. Least of all something that's like 99 more streams than that. But could you imagine? Yep. I was too busy behind. I missed the things. don't know. My streak's pretty impressive. I don't doubt it. Oh my god. It's fine. Why haven't you used the item tactical nuke? You're so right. I should use my items more. That's another thing about this fight that does make it, I guess, more difficult than the normal Spampton type things. Is it's just like, yeah, no items, and I go, huh? Huh? What do you mean, no items? Are you crazy? One more chapter after that, it all stopped. Nice. My streak being most streams not attended in a row while being subbed. Actually, you know what? You're not wrong. You probably do have the craziest streak on that. Aha! The ones who could write the next, the youth pen was lying there for them to pick up to make the next page. They never did. They never picked it up. No! Oh, that was devastating. That's probably a poor move on my part, but whatever. Way! Oh, no, just dead. That was a poor choice. God, I really hate him at this point. He's just annoying. I hate that I have to go through this whole stupid song and dance with the dialogue. Just let me fight again. Why do I need to do a whole song and dance each time of him being like, well, come back when you're ready. I'll get you. You could move on. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That would be admitting defeat. And surely it won't just be luck that I get farther of, you know? The stream cryptid I've known about my massive stretch for not seeing. Oh my god. It won't just be luck that I won this, MJ. You know, it won't just be like, oh, that time Nap actually got lucky and didn't get hit one extra time and so he was fine. It'll be pure skill. Pure skill. Not a requirement to proceed. Nah, it's a side boss. Well, it's sort of, you lose out on a major story point, basically, you know? Is my understanding of it, at least. Oh, hydrate. It's worth it! I'm glad you feel so, Mello. I'm glad you feel so. He kind of cooked me there, I'm not gonna lie. good weapon, good characters. A lot later things make no sense without it, to be honest. That's fair. Hey, only got hit by 2 of them. It still did 58 damage, but hey, that's something. Chapter 5, the Field of Pink and Gold. The last garden is charred in an inferno of jealousy. One. My God. I'm old. I'm pink and gold. Oh my God. What happens next? Who knows? There was only one more chapter after that. It all stopped. So you notice how like I was better health than I ever had been, you know? Getting to that stage. Got hit for the 3 that I usually take, and it brought me down basically to where I'd normally be. Awesome. I love that doing better earlier on let me get more, you know? I love that it doesn't punish me even though I've done better. Because that would be crazy. Don't you think that'd be insane? Punish the player because they did well? No, surely not. Let's get bullied by the hammer, bro, for forever. For 5 ever. And please, he's Donatello. Come on. Look at him. He's hitting the gritty. Oh my God. Awesome. Slide left. I hate that hit me. What'll be next? Something I need to heal for. We'll heal, whatever. Why not? Let's give it a go. I'd love to have gotten one more through, but I really don't think it would have worked. Oh yeah, it's the hammers, actually. I absolutely would have been cooked. Wait! I'm on hold! Do they have good hold music? It's better if stuff just goes on forever, right? Well, Susie, you may think that now, but in fact, death gives life meaning. This fight is so narrative driven, but I can't explain why it is how it is without spoiling some stuff. That's fine. Like I said, this is, you know, I got my problems with this fight. Yeah, that would be one of them. I think we're gonna give it 6 more goes, I guess, and then I'm just gonna move on. Again, like I said, yeah, the crazy thing is we've not gotten to the final round, as MJ said. Like, it's, I don't foresee this going my way at all. I'm losing hope. Alas. Entering into the 10th hour. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Stay determined. Man, like I said, like, I can do that for one that's like Spampton or Birdly or anything else, because it's like, oh yeah, if you get better, you get reward. Like, you know, you do better through the fight. I have consistently never gotten any farther despite doing better because it punishes you for that. Do you know how crazy it'd be if you played something like Elden Ring and you like locked in on all the things and it's just like, yeah, but actually, there's no benefit for having done any better. There's no benefit whatsoever. You actually, you know, just for doing any better, actually it helps you not at all. Learning the moveset? Nah, it doesn't help. Well, it's the winning strategy called winning. Wait a second. My God, it's genius. Blah, blah, blah. The mouse sees the cheese, you feel determination. Oh my God, you're right. Wait a second. I can't let my brief moments of melancholy guide me. You fiend. That was a personal attack. That shift right there, that last one, that was a personal affront. He did that on purpose. 10 hours of melancholy. What can I say? What can I say? You know, I'd make a great poet. What can I say? You know, why are we defending every round? We need those stars. I don't know what the hell that does or means. Nothing about this fight has told me that, and I'm defending because it reduces slightly the amount of damage. So far as I understand it, and if I'm already max health, I don't really gain value from, like, the rest. Oh, the stars will move you on. I don't think that's true. Oh, he did miss some stars. I let one through and it did 21 damage. I let one hit through and it did 21 damage. Why would I lie to you? I didn't say you did. I'm just... I didn't say you did. I don't, what do you mean? That's what I meant, is so far as I'm aware, the defense does reduce some oncoming damage, so I use it to reduce damage. You don't have to rage, baby. I'm already enraged. Well, shucks. I'm sorry. It's 11. What are you, a Flintstones character? No, whatever. Your story is not interesting 10 hours in, dude. It really isn't. And because of that, even when I get new story plot, I'm really not gonna care about it. Does pay me for however many auto-modded messages. Do I now? Yeah, stipend. Oh my God, you get commission. I really hate the blue shells. They piss me off to no end. They are the worst. Hey, I did it. Hey, we might actually make it to a new part of the level. Lived with 5, baby. Hey, we lived with 90. The air crackles green with freedom. Freedom? I want freedom. There is one thing that can overwrite the dark. A white pen known as hope. Miss, I believe this is what you hold. Me? Nah, Chris has the pen. My weapon's like a hairbrush or something. No, you eat chalk. That's like a thing you do. Yeah, is that so? Is that so? Yep. Now shut up and give me my axe. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I'm going to scream. What do you mean? It's alright, it's alright. How about you give it another shot? Awesome. Awesome. So cool. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I went in with 19 health! What was I meant to do? Nothing! Whatever, we did it once, we can do it again. Now you may say, Nap, don't you think it was kind of luck that you survived? Just one hit more would have ended you? No, I don't. Matter of fact, I think it was all skill. I think that this is the beginning of my come up, you know. Big things are coming from old Nap. You set up correctly where you had the heal on the turn you needed it. That's true. I've been trying to do that for a while. I just normally, you know, die when I hit the 5. I normally have that last hit. You'd have to strategize. What do you think I've been doing? You think I've just been here? No, just, you know, cavalier as can be. I've been locked in from the start. This guy's like, don't worry, it's fine. I just did like 1,000,000 damage. It's fine. No, don't worry about it. Hey, 0 damage taken. Let's go. I'm talking about my own time doing this fight and saying that it's hard and you have to strategize. I know. Believe me, if anything I say sounds like I'm salty at like a specific person in chat, believe you me, I'm not. I'm salty at this game. I can tell you that much. But I know you guys are not at all being out of place or out of pocket with your statements. You're fine. You're fine. much after that. It all stopped. Wondrous news! Wondrous news! Should I heal now? Yeah, you know what? No, because I'm almost at 50. And being super healthy is not actually all that helpful. Tricky Tony, you and Toby Radiation Fox have something further than hate going on. When I get my hands on that little weasel. If I didn't have ziti in the oven right now, ooh, I'd make him a bolognese. I moved into each and every one of those hits. I could have stayed still and taken less hits. Awesome. Oh, it's fine. Burning bright, burning black, burning up everything. Burning up everything? Whoa! How about burning up the dance floor? Watch this move! Hit the peanut stance, just a... Be great. It'd be swell even. I want to see them all do the peanut dance again. They're very good at it. Toby Fox, it's your best bit. I cannot lie. It is the funny thing, the funniest thing you've ever done. With two! Well, I've used the heal, so I think we're screwed. But, you know, whatever. What are the odds I don't just, like, lock in and just do a perfect round, you know? You know? What are the odds? Very low, I'm sure. I bet these blue shells this time. Ooh-wee. No problem in the slightest. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. God, I hate him. He's dead to me. Anything he says to Susie, I hope Susie kills him. I hope at the end of this, Susie picks him up and, like Bane, just shatters his spine. He deserves it. Now, if you have to take a breath within the hour, oh my god. Wait, you have to take a breath? Oh, a break, you mean? Like, you want me to take a break? What do you mean? If I take a break, that's just gonna lead to another loss. Like, that's... The timings is the problem. I feel like at the end of every stream, I'm, like, just locked in enough. And then... Boom, we stop, and then don't play for 2 weeks, and then I go, ah, jeez. Guess we gotta play Deltarune 1. I'm joking. Just hear a gun cock from MJ, just like, huh? Big iron on my hip, you say? To shreds, you say? So just keep playing until you beat him. Duh. Of course. So crazy it just might work. He only does this one like once. I don't like it, so I don't mind that he only does it the once, but it's like... It is wild that that's like the only one that he ever does just once. You shelved it, I shelved myself. Don't say that. Meow, meow, meow. Lovely, lovely jubbly. The Vast Garden, Charred Infernos. Oh no, the author. The author, he died. Oh, jeez, jeez whiz. Jeez Louise. We should shelve Deltarune and Fallout. Oh yeah? What do you think we should play, Tyler? What should take up the place instead? Probably Minecraft, I guess. He's pretty unhappy playing Deltarune. I think we should shelve it. Oh my god. I will go MIA until the next Deltarune stream, gang. Crazy. Crazy. Insane choice. Well, wait a minute. Does that mean you said you don't have any other games after Deltarune? Mello, does that mean wait? So if I finish Deltarune, then that means you're never coming back? Well, hold on a second. I think we should shelve all games for Minecraft and Halo 4. Well, we gotta play Halo 1 first. Time to place the Earth of Audience way from the sun as I possibly get. Oh my god. They just announced the Halo 1 remake. Another one. Wait, really? Wait, yeah, another like post Master Chief collection? We'll see how my middle state's doing. Oh my god. I was like, I may be gone forever. You are right. You are correct, Nap. I may simply leave and never return. And I go, oh. There's not much incentive to finish the game. That's... Meow, meow, meow. Awesome. Right next to Tomb Raider. I mean, speaking of left, anyway, it's just better stuff just goes forever, right? Yeah, Susie, yeah. You know what? Oh, right, like this fight. Yes, goes on forever. So true, Susie, so true. God, you're a genius. Oh my god. I hate it here so much. Oh. But I tell you today, they're on clothes. Yabba dabba doo, pal. It hates you. No, it's both excessive aggressiveness and bullying is both times. Like we normally talk in the Mel gang. Oh my god. No, I'm fine. I'm just annoyed. It's one of those things. It happens in any video game. You get annoyed at yourself when you let things through that you know you should have. Like you just mess up, and then you go, "Oh my god!" And that cost me the it's like just enough time to get back to where I was to lose at the same place again. Then you know it's just slightly annoying. You know, just ever so slightly, mildly even. I'm trying to get them banned. Oh my god. I can't tell if you guys are just the bestest of friends or all just like actively grinding axes about each other. No, my message is through. No, those were not nice messages. There are rules to the chat still. Oh my god. The Mel gang's kind of going through a cold war right now. Yeah, no kidding. A lot of you have kind of been at each other's throats in stream and out of for like 3 months now. Because periodically I get the impression good enough friends to bully. It seems that way. It's my assumption. It's why I don't make comment. Like I've said before to them is, you know, there's things they will say or do that, like, if they were new or random chatters, would not be allowed. Bonk, bonk. Where's he getting all these shells? How does he have 6 turtle shells to throw at me? Where's he getting them? We rage bait so frequently, it's our main hobby. Brother, that don't sound like a healthy hobby. That doesn't sound good. I miss my girlfriend. It's been so long since I've seen her. 8 hours. It'll be so long until I see her again one day. Oh my god. Oh my god, I shouldn't have... Oh, whatever. Sorry, something about iDune is just very funny. I don't know why. It's just, like, it's something about the you dune gloating, done, I dune, and then it just hard cuts to just the what if I'm not the future of House Atreides? Just the hard cut to the Dune soundtrack. Oh my god. I do, and then just hard cuts to Arrakis. You know what? That's what we'll do. Monday and Friday, and every other Monday and Friday stream, I'm just gonna read Dune live on stream. That's all. Nothing else. I'm just going to read Dune aloud. Well, they will never come back to me. Work. I'm so alone. Work. I don't. They think they want to hang with me anymore. Work. When you say work, is that like the colloquial term used commonly amongst both the BIPOC community of yes, oh, you had better work? Is that what you are referring to there, Mello? Yes, as featured in the hit Rihanna song "Work." Yes. Or in the iconic questioning of you know what one must do to accomplish the attainment of a Maserati and a Bugatti. It's not even fun. It's not even fun if Edward's not here to be just hurt by that. To just take mental damage. I'm just like, oh god. Excuse me, MJ. I think you'll find that that Tyler is not a Mr. Bread. He is a Lord Bread. Please use the right suffix. I think. Listen. We can be cordial still, you know? Let's not let decorum break down. That line feels like Woody saying, I can't say what I want because there's preschool toys present. Crazy poll! Oh my god. Actually insane pull. Toy Story 3. Oh my god. The greatest ending to a trilogy that shouldn't have received subsequent installments? I don't respect his lordship. I think he was taken under false pretenses. Gasp! Are you saying that the lordship in question is of false merit and no pedigree at all? Well, that it can be. That won't stand. Nice. You know what? I wasn't gonna do this, but I actually will heal now, just so that I will have gained enough TP for later on. Why not? Why not? Let's try something different. If I can block enough things, like I'm actually meant to, it should be fine. You know? What are the odds it becomes a problem? Very low, I'm sure. The story, it became so grand, so overwhelming. That one actually makes me a little mad. That made it through. I'm actually a little tilted about that. I absolutely was there. I swear to God, go back frame by frame. I'm very mad about that. That one turtle shell making it through. No, that's gonna tilt me. Tilted Towers? Is that even still a thing? Isn't it like a different map now or something? In Fortnite OG. Oh, that's right. They just have OG setting for Fortnite, huh? It's not like a special timed event or anything anymore. It's just like, yes, we will always have it be available at all times. Same with like, isn't the Lego one also just like always available now? That seems, you know. Towers, Balloon Tower Defense, Based is hell gone, but my god, you know what? Forget Deltarune. We should be playing Balloons Tower Defense. That's what we should. That's what separates the boys from the men. That's the important game of the lifetime, you know? Forget whatever the hell this is. Balloon Tower Defense 6 stream? Oh my god. You know? Wait a second. You might be onto something. So crazy. So crazy it just might work. Oh my God, I need to just remember the order. Getting the new down. Oh my god. Locked in. Ninja monkeys ready. The glue towers ready. Oh, hey! We've locked some of it, not nearly enough, but some of it. I needed that to be slightly more. Glue tower underrated. I agree. People write it off. Whatever. It's. I think we have 2 more, and then that's 6. So. Let's hope these 2 go well. That wasn't 6 yet? No, that was 4th, I think. No, wait, that was 5th. Since I said it, yeah, no, because each round takes roughly 7 to 12 minutes depending on chatting. Just for the hell of it? No, I'm pretty sure we haven't hit 6 yet. I mean, mind you, I haven't vehemently been counting. It's been like a vibe I've been going off of. But I'm pretty sure that was not 6 yet. Because I said that at 7:15, and it's 7:50 now. So if each one takes about, yeah, like 7 to 10 minutes to get through a round, you know? Nap is bad at game. You know, I'm good at game. I'm bad at this fight. I'll give you that. Please stop trying to tell me your story. It serves only to annoy me at this point. Is there a mod? Can I mod out his dialogue? I'm joking. I'm just being stinky. It's fine. You're kidding me! I went into one of the stars at the end! Oh, I didn't even get hit by it. I just drove into one of the... Nice. You know what? I probably should have healed there just because I'd earn it back. We'll heal. That seemed better. Yeah, that one with a number of them. Like, I am doing better most every time, unless I like have for whatever reason distracted myself. The problem is you don't get rewarded for it. I have gotten farther with more health than I almost have ever had, and I just get wiped by 1 round, and I go, well, that was pointless to do any better than normal. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I think it is bad design, is because it's like, well, what the hell was the point of doing well? So I got hit by 4 things there, I think, maybe 3, but I think 4, and it brought me down 70 health. It's as though I had never healed at all. And I don't know why. That is meant to be fun, you know what I mean? I don't see what's interesting mechanically about that in the slightest of like, oh wow, what a challenge. Oh, that was just me being stupid. I hate you so unbelievably. You stupid turtle man. You're the absolute worst. You're the bane of my existence. You know, I'm gonna beat this guy and then still be like, you know what? Maybe we should put down Deltarune. I'm kidding. Yeah, there's no time to get enough healing back. But 24 I don't think is enough if I let anything through on the next go, so we will heal anyway! I shouldn't have healed, it's the axes! I didn't realize it was the axes! And it took me from 90 to 30. Awesome. Normally they do 5 damage. I'm so glad. Fight the normal boss in chapter 4. I actually think it'll go fine. I can't imagine it is worse than this hell. My god. Genuinely, this has been just like the worst fight. The only other fight that gave me trouble like this was Spampton, and even then, I cleared it. I still cleared that after, like, yeah, it took a second stream, like, we had to go over to the next stream, but, like, we got to him late in the first stream, so that was fine. Don't know if this chapter has a boss. One, baby! With one hit point! Hey! Would you look at that? We came back through! I don't know if 24 is gonna be enough, but hey, we're back to that other place now. Awesome. Cool. Fun. Enjoyable, even. Oh my god. I don't even know what it is meant to be done there. He hits almost everything but the screen. If you're moving at all, you're gonna take damage on that part. I'm gonna give it one more go and then I'm gonna end. That's gonna be the choice. I don't got it in me to keep going for another 30 minutes. I mean, at this point, I gotta be real. It is one of those things, like, I can't just leave it. There's too much time. It's a sunk cost fallacy. Like, at this point, like leave it on, it's like, man, that's a waste of 10 hours now. I mean, you know, maybe I'll just log in and beat it off stream. I don't know, like, I'll just have a recording up so that I can capture it so that it's not, like, lost so nobody knows what happened, but, like, that might just have to be the answer. You're not enjoying it at all, dude? I'm definitely giving off more of a detriment. If I am just getting persnickety, I have hated games more than this. Believe me, it's a frustration with the game loop of it when I feel they like, you know, oh, I don't think that mechanic's like a very fun mechanic. You know, like the you did better, but we're not gonna reward you for it kind of mechanic. I don't like that. I'll you know, but I am overall like. Enjoying's not the right word, but I am not like miserable. I should say that. You know what I mean? Next stream, having someone bested for him, and we'll never know because he's the one mic'd up. Oh my god. Yeah, I hire a pro. I don't even know what this guy's name is at this point. I genuinely forget now. I have a pro turtle boss beater, man. That's his esport. Yeah. At least I'm not miserable. No, but like genuinely, like I've had fun through this stream, just chatting around about other things. My biggest worry is that it's not fun to watch. That my frustration becomes that I'm like, oh man, I feel like I'm just doing the same thing, hitting my head over a wall, and like that's not gonna be quote unquote good. For lack of a better word, content. Like just like I don't want it to be like a slog to watch as well. You know what I mean? And so that's just kind of something I have to be that I feel I have to be conscious about. You have all said, or at least most of you said, like, you know, oh no, not I am enjoying it, and so that's why we're still doing it. Like, you know, I would have moved on probably if I felt people were like actively not enjoying this bit. I have fun, but when you're hating it, I hate seeing it. See, and that's something that like I do that I often don't realize. I feel like you guys put a lot more stock into my grumbling. There are things that I have said about this game, or about Half-Life, or about I think it was Outer Wilds, or I think about some of the Fallout games at times, or about Celeste, or about like where my grumbling is an in the moment thing of like a vent of frustration, not like an actual opinion on the product. And so it's you know it's one of those or when I pick apart mechanics and I'm like I don't think that's a good mechanic. That's just something that I'm like yeah that comes to mind when I play. Yeah, I go I don't know. Like there was once in the Spampton one where I was like I don't like that, but I think it's a fun mechanic. Or similarly with this, the bouncing blue one I don't like. That is at least a fun like that is a good mechanic for this fight. The health loss is a bad mechanic. The whole oh it doesn't matter. But when I pick apart fights when they're going on longer and longer, or when I start dogging on a game that like I'm in the slog throws with, it's just trash talk of a fight. It's not my genuine put down of it, but like I do feel bad because I know for a number of you that I've left the impression at times where it's been like oh but you hate the game. I'm like what? No, I had a great time. What do you mean? But it's like I understand why that would be your perception because I made it sound like I absolutely hate the game. But it's like I don't. I'd have fun watching a paint try stream. Oh my god. I mean, you could have saved in the second or third save slot and move on to the next Delta stream and come back here via the save slot after everything's said and done. It's been 2 full streams. It's gonna be a little draining. Well, that's the thing is like the drain of it is more a concern. Like it's draining in a way that it's like yeah. If it were a more interactive's not the right word, but if it were a fight that I didn't feel had unfair elements to it, yeah, I'd probably be a lot more like chipper happy about it kind of thing. But that one element just gets old because you're like, man, even though I did better, it still wants to kick me in the teeth. Come on. Well, no, I don't actually have any ill will towards Deltarune at all from this fight. And I genuinely am enjoying it, I think, overall. This fight, I mean, not just Deltarune, I'm obviously enjoying very much. But I do feel bad because I do know that a number of you are, it's like, you know, you'll come forward and be like, Nap, here is my little Blorbo. Here's my favorite game. I would like you to play it. And then I play it, and then if I get frustrated, like dog on it, but it's like not. like meant to be a personal attack on the actual game itself. It's usually just my own venting of frustration. I hate Toby Fox. No, but like, and the same's happened for a number of games where then chatters have been like, yeah, well, I don't like this because you're just dogging on my game. And I'm like, what? It's part of how I just play the game, you know? It's just... I think it's just part of the experience of playing games is that, you know, they will frustrate you, but that doesn't mean you actually dislike it or are judging the game as an entirety. Easy games that I know Nap can't possibly be bad at. Hey, don't count your chickens before they hatch, pal. I can prove to you that I'm bad at a lot more games than you think. Hey, with one baby and a heel. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Nap's great at being bad. How bad can I be? You know? I like suggesting complicated games that make them suffer a little. Nice. Why? Alright. I figured it out. Hame ha? You want to see what I got then? Oh my god, wait, is she actually gonna hame ha? Wait a second. Take this. You missed. Ah! How's that, old man? That was the most fun I ever had. See how I used my healing just now? Yeah! Guess this is mine now, huh? I gotta let that through. Oh, the reprisal of the music. Wait, that's beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't even want to believe it. You guys started celebrating. I was like, no, he's gonna pull the rug out from under me. He's gonna go meow, meow, meow and kill me. W. You know, maybe I just had to say, maybe I just had to lie to myself and say, this is it. This is the last time. And if I fail now, I'm ending stream. And then that was not the last turn. You got enough stars to skip the last turn. Hey, what can I say? Justice Axe was added to your weapons. Absolute freaking cinema. Ah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. And take this too. For some reason, I found this weird piece of glass in my desk. Felt like someone really wanted me to use this thing, but it didn't interest me. So you can take it. Shadow Crystal! Finally! I'm starting to wonder if I'd ever win. What do you mean, Susie? Perseverance! Each time you get a little better. That's all I wanted to see. Can't think I'm gonna be the toughest thing you'll face. Next time, you'll be ready. Don't give up. Give him hell. Don't have to tell me that, old man. Let's go, Susie! Oh, he's got nothing to say? You got nothing to say now, huh? Nothing to say after I took your weapon? Oh, I got your hammer now. Let me look at this thing. Let me look at this thing. Whoa! Oh, but I lose the vampire bird.
Hey, Queen. Girl, you have done it again,
Not
constantly
Michelle
raising the bar for us all and
Obama!
doing it flawlessly. I'd like to say I am surprised, but I know who you are. I've seen it up close and personal. Girl, you make me so proud.
Save the game! Save the game! Well, I'll be seeing you around now. Yeah, I guess we will. Why'd you help me so much? You didn't have to. You remind me a bit of someone I used to know. Who? Just a character from that old story. Oh! Oh! That's right, phase 2, Kirsten pulls out a gun! Oh my god. Lord of the Hammer, huh? Hell, if I'm reading that. Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that what Dragon Blazers was based on? Yep. And so they changed parts of the story. Of course, the biggest fans got mad, but isn't it interesting? The book was already just an interpretation of something else. Stories can be retold. It can be changed. That's what I believe. Huh. The words on the wall called you a hero. Whatever you end up being, I'm sure it'll be tremendous. Oh, Susie. Anyway, which Dragon Blaze character am I? Yeah. Right. Later, old man. You are the dragon. That's what I was hoping. Nice, Susie. Oh my god. We did it! Somebody called Dora the Explorer. Wamosima, we did it! They said it couldn't be done! They were doubters! And I'll say it once and I'll say it a million times. Never doubt me again! Now you beat the game. Now you can shelve it. Oh my god. You guys are being stinky. Leave Mello alone. Leave Mello alone. Oh my god. I maintain. Cool fight. Good character. Great story moment. I'm glad I did it. The healing thing's BS. The rest of it, pretty fun. Hell yeah, man. We did it. We did it. Oh my god. I did think it would happen. I did think it would happen. I knew it would happen. Actually, I just assumed I'd have to lock in post-stream and beat it. But I was like, oh my god. Oh, did not expect you to clutch this stream. I'm proud. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. What can I say? I don't think I could have planned that. To be like, anyway, this is my last go, and then we're ending stream. And then just boom, knock it out of the park. My god. My god. If we shelve it, I'll literally walk into the ocean. Hey, the ocean's pretty cool. I like the ocean. I want to be at the sea. Oh my god. Beating the turn you always got stuck on gives you a bunch of stars. Yo. I was trying to convince myself that it was okay if you didn't do the fight. No, as I said before, there was no universe we weren't going to do the fight. I just maybe would have to like have locked in and done it off stream and recorded it and then like shown it on stream. Like, here's the round where I actually beat it. The turn you get stuck on is turn 17. Healthy dose of doubt will get you everywhere. Kind of true. It's just gotta be balanced with hope and perseverance, like he says. I think we almost played Fortnite today. So true. So true. Anyway, shitters. Hey, it ain't gonna be better than that. I can tell you that right now. It ain't gonna be any better than that. That is the absolute best we got. Hey, 1 second. Let me. Does this room have music now? It had none. Whatever. Anyway, cheers! I hope you enjoyed the stream. I really do. I apologize for if my cantankerous nature made me seem cranky. I truly, it was just trash talk, you know. I was just grumbling about the whole thing. But I had fun. I genuinely did. I hope you believe that the madness drive me mad. But in any event, cheers! Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And I'll see you next time!